Who's the pal?
Hey,
Oh my gosh,
this
that's
is not
Tom.
son Colin.
Hey, how are you? Good. Buffy.
He's not little like he was the last time.
Yeah, the last time I saw him, he
That's
could barely lick a
Oh,
sword.
dude, it's good to see you. It's been a long time. It's good to see you. Yeah.
And there's Zoe.
That's awesome. That's
Hi,
awesome.
Zoe. That's
You're
the,
Zoe.
I'm not. I almost
Like,
didn't recognize you
Zoe.
with your middle finger not sticking
wow.
up.
Oh,
Every time she sends me a picture, she's doing this.
And then there's Patrick over there. Yeah.
I met you a long time ago.
A long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far.
Yeah, you're right.
Cool. But yeah, I just got here too, so yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know where to park.
We don't know where to park.
Okay.
As long as you're not on it, just don't park over a what do you call it? Parking meter. Not a parking meter.
Geyser?
What did I park on at Christmas?
A geyser.
Water meter
Oh,
or
you park
something.
on the worst people in Newberry County.
Yeah.
Part in the neighbor's yard.
Yeah.
And there's. it's
They were nice to
warm.
me and stuff, but yeah, they
Well,
were.
that's shocking.
Yeah, it's, yeah.
Well, who wouldn't be
Come on in and
nice
grab
to
a
me?
chair, man.
Yeah,
There's more chairs over here.
Travis,
Well,
I
bad
hear-
luck.
I hear it was your birthday.
Yeah.
He killed a king, man.
Pick the big. Pick the.
There was Caesars and it was
Great Caesar's ghost.
Great Caesar's ghost.
Yeah, the dog's not is
Yeah,
wishy-washy.
Stuff so
Yeah.
that everybody
He's
can make
wishy-washy.
themselves at home
Sometimes
somehow.
And he
cool,
looks like a
sometimes
puppy, but
not.
like he's mean.
He's
So yeah, don't try
He's
to pick
old.
him up. 'Cause he looks very pick-upable.
He'll fool you.
There's some
He'd
chips
be
in
like,
there.
Wiggle.
Come on, man.
He'd
He'd be like, why do you hate me
Oldest
so
Buffon.
much?
Yeah, remember I was talking about that one day. But it's from the Dr. Memento show. Somebody called the
Well,
Vegetable.
there's some chairs
And
here.
they made something
that's
called
full
Bulbous
ear.
Buffon. And
There's some pickles.
Colin and I used to play that for Colin. I messed him up as a kid, let me tell you. But that and the Weird Al stuff. I think the Weasel Stomping Day messed him up more than any of them. The song, there's a Weird Al song called Weasel Stomping Day. It's like a holiday. It's a made up holiday. But anyway, but yeah, it's that one where you're going, waiting on the bus. And he's like,
He's really mean.
he's going,
He's so mean.
I mean, she's not kidding. Like, he's really.
they get buckles.
Wow,
That's the one,
he
buckles.
can't see.
They don't, I see
He's
you're not
scared,
wearing
he
the
gets
lushes.
scared,
No,
so
they don't wear, and he said something about an article or whatever, it says, they don't wear the lushes.
He's
Right.
like-
Ooh, tough.
He's like
Let's
a
give her a little-
grumpy old man.
They wear mucklucks. Mucklucks. It's just silly.
I did some touch-ups, but I didn't know if you wanted to be a blonde
Yeah,
or
it's
not.
like, it's just the way they're pronounced, it's just, you'd have to,
Okay.
And then I
the
repainted
type of humor that-
Jenny's a little bit too.
you'd
Can I,
have to be weird to get, I guess.
You can repaint it with me.
Yeah,
Zoe,
can
you
I?
can give me a hug.
I like red hair. I think my
I'm
guy's
we're hugging people.
Scottish.
I'm hugging people.
Okay.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Oh, you wearing the ring of doom around your neck? That's good. Cool.
For your birthday, I'm bringing your son back.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you can keep him now.
No, it's a no. I'm sorry. There's a no return policy. Yeah, it's all yours.
That's all your original
It's
idea.
all yours.
Her original idea was to bring the cat back with the bow on it.
Carabon.
Oh, the cat. Yeah, the cat would be nice if I didn't have Pig. Who's a dog?
Yeah.
Pig is a dog.
Oh.
Pig is a dog. My roommate's dog, who's not stranger friendly.
Eine Schweinehund.
She's not stranger friendly. So, and she definitely will not afraid to let me destroy this cat. You know, kind of thing. Yeah. So there's a cat that keeps hanging out around the house thinking he belongs there.
That's what didn't mean to
And she's always trying to get. And this cat's stupid, like in the sense, like it's very trusting. It thinks that nothing's gonna hurt him. Everybody's my friend. You know, it's one of those. Like,
I used to think that.
I still think that. My delusion. Use your, as Guns N' Roses would say, use your illusion. Volume 1 and 2.
I'm making more snacks over here.
Are you making
I put
snacks?
Some chips and dips and shit like that on the table. And
I
then-
like the
Terrible.
shit. The
And I'm
shit's my
cutting-
favorite.
And then I'm cutting some cheese over here.
Okay, I'll be sure to wear a mask when I walk over there. Maybe I'll strike a match.
Actually, do you see where the? Oh, here they are.
What do you need? You help with
I
anything?
got it.
I actually wanted to see if I needed to go by the store for anything other than, well, anything I need to go to the
I
store
got
for.
2 kinds of beer. We've got sangria. We've got box wine.
Mhm.
I made sweet tea, and there's water.
Water.
And coffee.
And coffee.
Upon the horse.
Oh, and then hot
Or
tea.
tea.
Coffee.
And there's
coffee.
hot tea and hot chocolate.
Hot
So-
tea.
I like all of those things.
Choices.
Well, since I'm going to be selfish today,
It's your day. Or yesterday was your birthday.
well,
Yeah,
technically
it's your
yesterday was my
birthday.
birthday, but I did nothing.
I was gonna ask if you did anything
All the
special.
characters have been updated. I'll hand them, and there's people who aren't unclaimed if Colin wants to play it.
Colin, well, I had to
Or
try
there's
to-
Smash,
I tried to leave them unclaimed, but they returned them anyway.
and then
I've not.
Sarah may be here, Orc is unclaimed, Dark Spiral
Do
is
you like to
unclaimed,
play some
Solstice is here, Septrail is here.
You'd be fine.
I mean, Janu is here.
Follow your
Imagination,
imagination.
Athena Nation.
Yeah, pretend you're tennis.
Iram is also here.
Yeah.
Alright, so I think,
Or just watch and.
these are unclaimed characters if you want to play D&D. Okay, cool. So, if you see somebody that you like, steal them. And then we'll find a mini for them. I've got some minis over here in the
I
tray.
can't seem to find any.
God, I need to level up.
So if you want to look through, most of
I
the
got
characters
level
are like
6 last weekend.
here and here.
Still fire.
Alright, but there's lots more too. If you don't find something exactly to your specifications.
Am I
you can
level up?
find
I can't remember.
Okay.
I was close to leveling up, or something like that.
It was close, man. It was really close.
Yeah.
There was a lot of leveling last time.
Yeah,
There was
yeah.
at least 2 people who went to level 6 last time.
So, Mr. Rogers, you
want
gonna wear that?
another
You got
thing
anything
of
other than that sweater?
wands?
Alright. Listen.
I don't have my air on. I've got the windows up, so.
More wine,
Borrow a
witch.
t-shirt?
More fine bitch.
Listen.
I didn't say anything.
I suppose I've been ventriloquizing.
Oh, that was you.
That may end up being a theme. Where's
More wine.
I want to sit.
Oh, there they are.
Alright,
I was gonna show Buffy these because she
A
wants to paint
Small
her
pillow.
hair
I
red.
actually do.
I have a small pillow. There's my cigarette pillow.
Thank
A
you.
Small pillow.
Go see which,
Let me walk out on the porch real quick.
Oh, okay, bye.
Real quick, and then I'll be.
Oh my God.
They're talking about my sweater. I'm worried about that.
That's my party hat.
We should have.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm. Does he know it's a party? He's not supposed to know it's a party. Yeah, but that's gonna be a point. There's some things. Maybe you
I don't know
don't.
any detail.
Never mind. Didn't say anything. Don't pass that along to anyone.
Here, I'm gonna put some little snack plates on the table. That way you can get a little plate of food. And
Carbichon, what is a French name for baby pickles?
hmm?
There's a French name for baby pickles that makes them sound real fancy.
Oh, I just saw them.
Not gherkins.
There's dust on this one. Hasn't been used in a while.
French for baby pickles.
Alright, okay, what does everybody want to drink? I have Yingling, I have, what is the name of it? Modelo, I have Malbec, I have water, I have sweet tea. I think that's it.
There's that. What's that? What did I get?
Oh, and sangria.
Yeah, sangria.
Sangria. I'm almost got the list memorized. I can start telling people when they can.
Okay.
Monster.
Thank you.
Sangria.
You posted it at the door.
Yeah, sangria.
A Yingling?
Yingling.
Okay, water?
Yingling.
Sure.
Yingling.
Thank
My
you.
Yingling. I'll have a. Oh, let me go ahead and have a Yingling. Yingling, ling long. Ding ding bang bang.
No.
I got it.
We get-
What is it?
I got this.
Oh, where the bug?
Sure. I'll take one.
Oh,
Have a
I
cornichon.
put 2 frosty mugs in the freezer today.
Cornichon.
Well, I figured you could alternate, that way you could keep.
I tried to avoid getting you anything that's a little
There you
different.
go.
No. That's a little bit.
Thank you. Sure.
It's a
May
dilly.
the fourth be with you. It's just like my. It would have been my wedding.
No, enough,
That I did. The wedding that shouldn't have mattered.
Och, heel, hinder.
Uspastitude,
Don't kill the envy.
It's the charm of
Stop
bacon.
making! Stop saying that!
It could damage
Hey,
your kidney.
Julio.
It seriously could. Just saying.
I
You never seen
If a
Excalibur.
boy has been chosen,
I thought
a
Colin
boy
was-
shall be king!
Kevin.
Are you with us or against us? Against you! That's a great movie.
Yeah, I always liked it. Like I said, the part where he's like young King Arthur,
Yep.
and he's like all kind of cheesy and goofy and oh yeah, you know, he's kind of exaggerated a little bit. That's what I was like. Remember,
I guess I should start right now.
Maybe-
People do.
over a little bit.
Where's the thing?
Or I'll just go.
Lamps,
I don't know.
lamps, lamps.
I wanted to go where the cheese was. That's what I was thinking.
That's where we all want
Here.
to be.
I'm a cheese lizard.
We made it.
A cheese.
I'm a cheese lizard?
Yes.
You're attacked by a cheese lizard!
I like your other hair. Oh, that's what those look.
Ah, so it has a scaly rind.
They got the leaves of Lothlorien.
They do.
He's allergic to fermented. Let's see. Oh, there are, there's Julio. Let me start
Lothlorien
writing
doesn't fall.
Oh gosh, you're not reading the adventure,
Are
are
you
you?
nervous? Are you
No.
nervous?
I know you would.
The people
Alright,
weird.
dance.
No, because
I didn't realize that was
Yeah,
an adventure.
I know,
Otherwise,
right?
I might have.
I
I
know.
know, kind of weird.
Yeah. What's going on
Yeah.
today?
Instead of being out running and all.
Oh, you're a
Yeah,
fan.
social
You're a fan.
anxiety.
You got social anxiety. That's fine. Oh, you have social anxiety?
Oh, yeah.
I do too. I constantly do, and I overcompensate by being a crazy person.
You see, I think I gave
Yeah.
Colin some of mine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's where that.
Colin's always had a little bit, but he's also.
So for anybody that like gets overwhelmed with crowds like I do, I'll put a vintage Dungeons and Dragons movie on in the game room.
Oh yeah,
And
she
it's
put
like-
she put your DVD on it
It's
again.
really dark
Oh,
in
good.
there. There's like just one little lamp. It's very
Your
cozy. You can shut
Well,
the
it
door.
is now, but we can watch it together. It can be
Whatever.
ours.
But it's all every episode of the cartoon that I
I
watch
know
Saturday
that.
mornings. 27 episodes.
It's the
Oh,
game.
let me try.
It's the game.
I didn't know you get that.
Get me
Maybe,
some.
maybe.
My birthday's in November.
Colin, you can.
They weren't. I mean, Amazon, one-touch
I'm
shopping.
trying to think of a way to fit people at the table. Here. That's what I'm trying to do.
Mom, could I
And
have
maybe you can
that
help me,
milk
Kira.
for
Help me fit more people closer to the table somehow.
Yeah. These stools actually I can make this go like that.
Oh, she's gonna put the corral chairs in.
And this belongs with
Whoa,
I mean,
watch
here's
out.
another one.
They'll
Right?
hinder you
Correct.
useless.
Is this yours?
These books
There's
actually
one
can go
between
somewhere else completely.
You and Patrick too.
People need more room to roll
Put this bag right here.
No, you can put your nutsack in. No,
I
I mean your
put my
bag. can
Frankly,
go
I
in
wish
there.
you'd move.
I mean,
Like my balls, I'm in my bag today. Let me tell you.
I'm in my bag.
I get a little testy when I'm mad.
All right, cool. So I think I have all of Julio's stats. Who's sitting next to Julio?
Me.
Julio Gallo.
Okay, I guess there's you.
Julio, he's got the pet goat.
Hopefully
Lives
this is
next
right.
door
If
to
you
Fred.
want to look at it correctly.
Hello, Mr. Sanford.
I've got-
Oh, you got some new tools?
I think a lot of yours was just.
I always like
described,
Rollo.
so
Rollo's my
that was
favorite.
it.
Yeah.
Some gold here and there.
Yo, what's up?
Smash,
They
did I
found
give
that
you a character
parsley.
sheet?
And they thought it was parsley or whatever. And they thought it was weed or
Wow.
whatever. He's like, I know what to do with it. I'll take something.
Whoa. I'm not sure.
Great show, by the way.
The cops came by and had some salad.
Oh, I do have one thing you might want to correct.
Oh, what did I do?
You didn't update the month.
Oh, I did not update the
What
month.
the?
Oh my goodness.
I have been trying to kind of do that so you'll know, like, when.
It's
I
like
did
with the picture
stuff.
of the Roman guy, and he's like, he's right. It's right. He's
I
like, he's
was
still
the
putting
Roman
BC
god
on my
once.
checks.
All right, cool. And then I don't know if anybody's interested. This is sort of a makeshift map. Of where
Yeah, Colin, just get in where you fit in, man. It's all right.
There's the makeshift map.
Just go ahead and make
No,
yourself,
I'm-
make
And
yourself
in a little bit I'm gonna
uncomfortable.
make
Go
some
ahead.
I have a black dragon cloak? What the hell is that? I like it.
Oh, that's my character sheet.
Oh, who are you looking at?
Smash.
Karsh.
This is-
Harsh. Oh yeah.
Who are you,
yeah,
I
yeah.
like dragon cloak.
I don't know.
Do you
What's
have a
your name say?
black
What
dragon?
is that?
You started with that.
Is that a
Okay.
name? Let me see.
Because I was probably like Druid copy paste, and then it was like something.
Oh, you have a selection.
Do you know what that is right off the top of your head?
Yeah.
Or is it
I don't
anything?
think it
I
actually
would
like
pick that one.
contains any
Wait,
like
Soren-
necessary armor,
I
but
thought
it looks
Soren
cool
was
as
somebody
all
else.
crap.
Oh, sure.
So it's more like a noble thing. Like,
Okay.
instead of
Soren-
noble.
Soren is that other
I
guy.
present
He
you
can
with
be
the
him.
scales
No, no,
of that which
Colin,
should have killed
you
me.
could
He can be Soren.
Oh, look, there's
I
Muckluck
had a
of the
char-
Plains.
You were part of the planes?
Muckluck of
Oh, yeah.
of the Plains.
Oh yeah. I did pass off.
That's me old dad.
I did pass off those character sheets to.
That's
to
Orc.
people
Wait a minute, these are the
table.
same character names, some of them.
No.
From people that are playing.
No.
Orc.
Are they?
Orc. Yeah, Orc a half.
No.
halfling.
Orc
That's
is
just
played by
generic.
Hunter. It's not Hunter the Orc.
Orc.
His
Orc
name
is the
is
name.
Orc.
Orc is the.
Halfling.
I
Orc
just
is
said
the
halfling.
that messes
Orc
up
is the
everything.
halfling. Orc is the halfling.
Yeah, but everybody needs that space.
But I didn't like that halfling. He was. He
I'm
was
not
play
saying
him?
that you have to like him,
Yeah,
but it's
once.
kind of cool that he can do that.
Yeah,
I
I
get it. I get
It's
it.
okay.
I'd rather.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm saying not me
yeah.
personally, but
And he
Smash
got
does
me
not
really
like.
into
Me
it.
neither.
So
But
What I
you know,
do?
What?
She said
There's
she got me
Tempest
really
of the
into
Flames.
it.
you got me into
That would be
D&D.
good.
Oh yeah, I definitely got really into
Oh,
her.
she's not. She's reluctant. I know.
Yeah, we'll force her.
We gotta play together. Play the same character then maybe or something.
Which one? Oh, now if you wanted to be
Oh my God,
now
that'd be
Smash and I think Smash and Dark Spyro are brothers.
Cornichon.
In quotes,
What
because they were like they started out as like sort of the same character until one person here took it over and then one person over there
Dark
took it over.
Yeah, you can do that.
So they're sort of
Dark
like
Spyro is
Cody,
the.
You don't have to
That'd be
explain.
fun.
Right,
they're
that's what
twin
I mean.
brothers, man.
Don't explain to
Just
me.
as in
Here's my alter ego. That's my alter ego.
Septrell Soren.
Yeah, he's a half-orc fighter
Where'd Janie go?
with the same attributes.
They
and
went
is-
for a ride
and
with Eleanor. She needed to
Kevin
go
was the
for a
first
little
Now I
ride.
lost mine.
She'll be back.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But
Cornichon.
yeah, she'll be back.
Call me
Okay.
Sean.
All right. I was.
Call me Sean.
Okay. That's
Oh.
I was just,
Oh, pick.
just curious. Because
Cornichon.
I don't want to
read
read
it
Sean.
on her Benny.
I just want to ride on my motorcycle. That doesn't rhyme.
I don't want to take over.
No,
We need something that rhymes with Cornichon.
All right, and then Iron, I have your updated.
It means
All right,
pickle.
Anyway.
Oh,
And Franchu.
I'll
all right,
get it.
and
It
I
goes,
have
it sounds like this.
Oh,
Cornichon.
Call me Sean.
Corny.
call me Sean.
Call me Sean.
No, I'm not.
How
gonna-
is it call me
You
Sean?
can call me
I don't want to call you Sean.
Call me Belle Biv DeVoe.
Bell Biv DeVoe.
Call me Ishmael. You
Ishmael.
got mine?
It
Donkey smell to you too. Anyway.
All right,
The,
you are level
I know
6.
donkey smell. Donkey
Almost
smell
a paladin.
means thank you in Dutch or whatever.
Donkey smell?
Not, but it sounds like donkey.
Donkey
Oh,
smell.
oh.
It sounds like you're saying donkey smell. but,
Donkey smell.
Donkey smell.
Donkey Sean.
Darling
German.
Jorgensen. All right,
Deutsch.
that's Iron. Now I did try and make you look a little bit more orcish. It was real quick.
Thank you.
Okay, you're a little
Look
bit
how
more
beautiful
green.
I look.
Yep, you're a little bit more green person.
Yeah.
And then Colin, who are you playing?
I still don't know.
You know, that's cool. That's
Being
what
very
Zoe, you know?
indecisive.
And I
I mean,
see
what
your
now?
name- Wait, did they call you Zoe?
You can make up your own name.
They're gonna play the same character.
You can make up your own name.
No, you should play somebody different so we can kill you twice.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I might cry.
All right,
No,
that's
cry.
cool. You can cry.
cry. That's my party.
You
I'm gonna
can-
cry.
Now, if you
Only
don't-
if you want to.
If you don't like a character name, you just rename them. So if you want to play a character called Cry, just write that in at the top of the page.
I might cry.
Yes, right?
I may
Are
cry.
these owner's glasses or someone else's?
Cryogenic. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
those are some of my readers, or at least they look like it.
Yep.
All right,
Here.
so
They
I
kinda,
presume you use them weekly.
he'll probably look something
I
like.
just got my-
maybe-
Because after all, you need to have a weekly read.
No, well, it's more. That's probably an exaggeration.
that was good. Let's read about
It was
the
an elementary joke.
Welcome back.
I'll get a
Let's read
different
about the
seat.
Challenger explosion in a way that doesn't upset 7-year-olds.
Come back, Buffy.
Like weekly readers, like the bomb.
Buffy, Buffy, Buffy.
How do you do that? I don't know.
Maybe that
Um,
is.
Here,
all right,
can I
whatever
get a
that is.
glass of
I'm gonna
ice?
get
Oh yeah. You want like a pretty
So
glass?
Janu became Irish or Scottish.
Scottish.
Scottish. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna write down your stats over here.
So,
Janu is a level 6. Man, you guys are in
Thank
store
you.
for stuff.
Patrick, when I went
Do you
to
want some Elijah Craig?
42. Armor class
Initiation.
-3.
It's here all day. I get it.
I had
It's
a
here
white
all day.
t-shirt
I do like it.
and markers.
I love it.
And when I
And
looked
this
at
is
that,
this is your updated character sheet.
sign whatever they wanted to.
You
You
can
can
look it over
to
and-
give me money.
Oh, it's a flicker.
It is.
I was
Do you
like,
like some?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yep.
And
No. Yeah, she was way too abusive.
anyway, it was a
To
liquor.
me.
I had free liquor on it, and they're initiate or whatever you know that.
So, all right, Colin's looking for a
But
character.
The one guy wrote on there, tickle my pickle.
whoever this Dark
I'll
Spyro
go ahead and
fellow
look for
is,
Smash though. Let me grab
Got
your
it,
stats real quick.
Call me Kevin.
Has a-
No, call me. What?
Smash level
Smash
5.
have a relative named Brad.
Seems like you're
Probably
really
do.
close.
I probably do. I probably do. What's his
58
name?
points. That's dumb. All right, and then 10.
My last name is to bits.
That's what she said.
Smash to
They're gonna, like,
bits.
put out some
Smash
better
'em.
food.
Yeah. No, let me grab Karsh one more time if you don't mind. And then, oh, what do you
let's
looking
see,
for,
who's
Colin?
this fellow?
Now Smash is
Who is
obviously
this
it.
fellow?
But,
I like the way you say
a
it.
common-
Dark Spyro
A
is
common
Smash's
translation of an
brother.
orcish
Okay.
name.
So you're both half-orc barbarians, and one of you likes the axe, and the other one likes the sword, I think, or no, the hammer. You like the hammer.
The hammer. You're the hammer guy.
Even though the mini we
You're
normally
the hammer
use for
side.
you has a sword.
Here, do you
So
want me
may
to
have
sit there and you
suspend
sit
your
here?
disbelief.
It's hammer's side.
Yeah,
Okay, I would like
really
a chair
good.
with a back.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah.
So do you want me to
the
sit over there by
the
Munson,
more,
or you
the
want-
more
That'd be
things that
fine,
can
because
fit
I'll
on
be getting up and stuff anyway,
The handler's getting weird on my dad's.
What?
I'm my dad's brother. Right, and then you're a fighter, and you're a fighter, and
We got enough magic users and
My
healers and what in the party?
And you're a cleric. Thank
Do we need
God.
another cleric?
No,
Okay.
I don't think. You got a druid and a cleric. You
I'm
got
gonna be a cleric soon.
You got a bunch
My
of
next
fighters
character
running
will be
around
cleric.
here too. Alright, but
I just wanna make sure we got enough magic. Like that one night, if it weren't for the magic users, we wouldn't have made it.
it would have been really sad. It's like, bad things are gonna happen to y'all now.
Especially the weird scorpions with the layer
Gotcha.
of scorpions and a layer of.
And then
Whatever
Dark
the hell it
Spyro for
Yeah,
Colin. Alright,
Yes.
normally we use
Scorpions, crawdaddies,
Yeah, crawdaddies.
sea
I
lions,
wish I had like a
and
better
manticores.
camera mini though.
Yeah, that wasn't in Circus Fun
Like a
cereal.
character
That
with
was-
a
no, the
camera.
elephant
Normally we
hoops
use
and
that in Dark
lions.
Spyro. but you actually use the camera.
Nostalgia.
Although that one, this one's
80s
kind of
nostalgia.
funny.
He watched.
I don't know if this has a certain appeal, just because he looks so like I've just got a thing in my hand. It might be an axe or something.
It could be an axe.
This is definitely what the other guy who plays Dark Spyro.
I'm
plays.
he, correct?
Yeah.
He is.
You wanna go with this one?
Yeah.
I like that better. I'm like, I just walked out of the kitchen and bam!
And this would be.
That's Smash.
That'd be
Yeah.
Smash.
There's Smash and there's your brother,
Hey,
Dark
brother.
Spyro.
Back from the dead.
Alright, cool. And then let me write down Dark Spyro
Alternate dimension,
stats.
brother. I'm back from my warrior training
Spyro. Yes, you are.
and my smashing.
There was a lot of really cool leveling last time. Five. I'm a fighter barbarian something. And then, oh my god, yeah, you chose wisely, sir. This is the lowest armor class anyone will ever see a disabled brawler. It's just about tone.
Is that the barbarian?
Negative 25?
Yeah, this is like math. Minus 11.
Lower armor class means stronger armor. Basically.
Alright, I need Patrick's dice to roll lots of 20s tonight.
You brought 'em?
I did not. I think they're.
Or you want my dice?
Oh, I left my dice.
Oh no! I
Actually,
Travis, what I
Travis.
yeah.
We have plenty
But
of
I
time.
really,
Happy birthday.
Oh,
Yay!
Travis has got dice. Yeah.
yeah. That's like the money we bet on whether or not Bilbo the adventure or not. Like in the movie.
I did forget. I went and got toilet paper and then forgot to grab the other dice.
Okay.
So you're gonna be stuck with like my retro, whatever these are.
That's okay.
Okay, all right, that's cool. But
Hey Ernest, will you hand me the bag of dice that says Janet on it?
Yeah, hugs, man. Give me hugs.
Dark Spyro. Okay, I got
Might be
Dark
on the
Spyro
table
stats.
already.
You go this way. Hit points there. Armor
It's
class.
also-
Do you see
Alright,
the
give
bag
me your
by the
slingshot.
bag?
So Colin, there's your
I thought
man.
about that too.
There's
Well,
me.
that's a good
Right,
one.
cool. And then Zoe, where do you
Purple one or
play?
the-
No,
Are you
no,
playing
the
someone or you
plastic
just
bag.
watch
Yep.
things go by?
Nope.
You see
Yep.
my badass dice?
You wanna play them together?
Yep.
So you're the advisor. You're like the little voice in Dark Spyro's head. So when Dark Spyro thinks about doing something, I want you literally to like go to him and just like whisper in his ear like, "Are you sure we need to do this?" Like yeah, that's cool. Yeah. You're sure though, because like any of those other characters we just throw in, if you just want to be somebody independent, that's cool.
I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ariel comes to mind because Ariel's like a ranger just running around who has a pet fly.
What you eating?
Right here.
Biggie Smalls? Buggy Smalls.
I think
Buggy
I showed him
Smalls.
that video.
There's Ariel, the ranger.
But
who
you
has
eating
Buggy
it.
Smalls.
Rob Snyder. He was a great.
Yeah, I was.
I'll go ahead and write down stats.
Misunderstood.
And Norm McDonald.
Oh yeah, Norm.
I didn't do it.
I think everybody recognizes.
She likes the plan.
Oh, cool, man. Yeah. Kira really did the job on the house.
His very last stand-up.
Yeah.
I wonder if I would
So go ahead and jot down these guys.
It was so hard watching him kind of weak.
Oh yeah.
Points.
It was,
Armor
I could
class.
just tell it
One,
was
two.
weak. And, you
Oh,
know,
we're good. Alright, you guys
But,
cheat stack everything.
but it's still good though.
11. Alright, and then we got Solstice.
Oh, I forgot.
Wow.
Just this
Quite a
unique
party.
style. You know what I mean? That's what I like. Somebody
Oh, we're
who's
gonna pick
offbeat,
some
a little
butt
different.
today. Next
Kick
week.
butt.
It'll be interesting.
I attack.
Right, that could be a response to things.
I
So,
attack.
did you get enough red in your hair?
Yeah, I
Okay,
did.
cool, good. Awesome.
And I have some.
Level 6 stuff,
some
alright.
accents.
Alright, and then let me-
Blood, guts, none, sluts. What?
Roll high.
5. So we have got 3 people on a run to
What are they
go
doing?
somewhere, and then we got more people.
Oh, that?
Okay.
That?
Yeah, what is
What is that? What is that? That's a Buffy, perhaps? What is that? No.
Mhm.
What's what?
No, I'm just trying to figure out.
Are you sitting there? That's your seat.
Why am I sitting here?
Yeah, I just thought it was odd.
Hmm?
I just thought it was odd, now that it's
Oh.
your character sheet and your
These are
drinking
the
drink.
extras.
Yeah, because Kira
Oh.
needs my spot because she's gonna be up and down.
All right, I think I have everybody down.
Build a bigger
at my
table.
point. All right, we're good. All right, so
About
actually, give me
midday.
just a second, and we will go around the table, and this would be really kind of an interesting thing because, and I will give you 5 minutes at least to prepare this. We're going to do this thing where we go around the table. We're going to start with JNU, and we're going to go this way, and it's going to be what I remember from the last adventure.
Oh.
Ha 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 ha.
What's that?
You can just make up whatever. Like, just make up some weird, strange, like, abnormal, strange, like, I don't even know what the heck's going on, like, and that's cool.
Were you there when I tore the head off that ogre mage?
Right, exactly.
That's
That
it.
kind of story. I want that kind of story, but this is the thing, you have to tell it in character. Okay? So, it's not just like, I remember last time it was good. It's like,
Yeah, you remember that Munson?
I woke up in the middle of the night. You know what I mean? That kind of story.
It was
or
a
it's
dark
like-
and
that's what I was
stormy
thinking.
night.
Yeah, it was a
I
dark.
think,
exactly.
because I was in a cavern. I
Right,
didn't know
and
the actual
exactly, Smash. You want to capture your character's energy in this strange tale. What happened the last time you remember adventure?
Rich.
Nothing quite like smashing energy.
Right. You got 5 minutes.
What kind of energy you got?
5 minutes?
Smash,
Five
smash hole.
minutes.
Hole, smash hole.
Does anyone have a Peter experience prepared on this?
I stare, I don't turn the shower on, I
Well,
stare
I'll be
until it starts
judging
to
you.
cry.
Good. That makes me feel better, thank you.
Yeah. Reassuring, isn't it, Colin?
Quite.
Oh.
Did you hear how he said that?
Should put some water on that.
Once he's flexing a little bit as Dungeon Master tonight, more
It's
so
just
than
good.
usual. Ever since that DM party where we made him feel special, this is it now. He's like Dungeon Master.
I know he did that.
Like he's making us play by the rules.
Oh, what? There are rules?
Dude, there's books and books and books of rules.
I know. Somebody got a law degree in this shit. Somebody somewhere.
Right?
I know.
With a minor in dungeons, with a minor in second edition AD&D. He's an expert, yeah.
It's gonna be like a JD, but a DD.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but not like a
Oh,
DD,
one.
like different kind of DD.
Anybody need a refill while I'm standing? Okay.
What?
You need a refill?
While you're standing?
Yeah.
I'm still standing.
Now, you might as well fill it up now.
Yeah, I'll get up and get mine. You know why?
Wait.
I'm about to dump all these out.
Double them out.
Oh, I didn't know.
Well, not on purpose.
Dump them out accidentally.
No.
Corbichon?
I have no idea.
Corbichon?
Huh? Comichon.
Corbichon?
Yep. I don't want it.
Contre again.
It sounds too much like Comichon.
Thank you.
I can't with that.
Corbichon.
Not the day.
Here, do we use that bathroom or the back bathroom?
The back one. This one's
Okay.
just gonna be a hallway
Right
today.
I remember
Okay,
that
that's
time in
probably
Columbia when it
easier.
flooded.
I mean,
And this
right?
lady, this kind of macho-ish black lady was on there, and she goes, yeah. So I told my
I'm gonna
wife,
be her
and I
wife.
got her, and I grabbed my dog and my 2 Totinos, and I just left.
What is this?
Totinos.
My dog and my 2 Totinos, and just left.
My 2 Totinos. And so, because I guess this is slightly unfair, since I'm the dungeon master, I will try and remember what I remember from the last adventure to kind of set the
Are you
stage for
short,
people who've
bald,
never
with
played with us
long
before.
hair about as long as your robe.
Here I am,
Yeah.
long-haired hippie freak that I am. And so, many, many years ago, in the kingdom of Mystara, there were a number of champions who defeated the great, awful demon Eric, who tried to infiltrate the prime material plane with eyes that projected through time and space. And somehow all of you found these eyes, gave them to an awful, awesome other immortal who didn't destroy them. And so, last time we found ourselves at the end of the White Witch and Threshold, the champions that we are, when suddenly Farmer Fred showed up and said, I've got some awful trashy monsters in my backyard! And without even asking if there would be money, because there wasn't any, the champions of Threshold rushed off. What? You're looking at me, what?
Are they?
You guys never got a
Are
reward
they?
for
Are they?
that.
Are
You
they
just kinda
monsters
took
because
off.
they're
We
awful and
level?
trashy, or were they?
You did level, and there was treasure, but he didn't pay you.
No,
This is
Right.
garlic
And so they
herb.
went off to go help Farmer Fred
Now look, I
and
already
his
got
son.
in last time.
defeat the awful trashy monsters that somehow had ended up in their
Well, then you
compost
should get
pile.
some first.
The trash heap was
It's all
defeated.
ours.
Gold was distributed equally
That's
amongst
right.
the champions. And that was basically what you missed last time.
Oh, and I missed the last
Right.
part, the last sentence, of course, is what I
Right.
missed.
Yeah.
Now, at this moment, there is this bigger
brought up
adventure
good cheese.
that is the White Plume Mountain. Two of you are
Volcano
carrying.
Mountain.
Yes, which is on the map even.
It's actually
It's right there. There's
Oh,
a
you're on the
map.
map.
And I will redo this map when I
If
have.
there's a place you
I-
gotta
more
get,
ink.
I can get you there, I bet. I'm the map. Oh,
But this
I
is
attack.
right now. You're kind of at home. You're at Threshold, right? Right this second. All right. After helping Farmer Fred out in the outskirts of Threshold, you find yourself back in the town of Threshold again. The champions, and you're like, we've been here before.
what's the name? How do you say the name of this? town?
Threshold. You know, like the threshold that.
But not threshold.
No, it's
I'm
sort
gonna
of.
say threshold.
I say threshold, but you could say threshold, which
It's
is
just
basically
missing
the
an
same.
S. but-
I'm gonna say
It's-
threshold.
It's sort of in the game. It kind of
It's
means
just
the same.
easier to remember.
Yeah,
than
yeah,
It's a
threshold.
doormat.
It's where
just
you
a
carry the
freaking
bride
doormat
over
to
after
start
you get
the
married.
Yeah,
picture
that's
on.
right.
Get over that threshold.
We
bitch.
keep going
Yeah, that's how
until
you
we
keep
keep
going.
going.
And so we dissolve immediately. And so you find yourselves at the end going, hey, we've got Black Razor, we
Do you want me
have
to tell my story?
Wave,
And Black Razor.
and right, who's carrying the trident? All right,
Oh
so,
no, I wasn't carrying
I've
this.
got the trident.
all right, somebody's carrying the trident and being brainwashed by it daily.
One of the other guys had.
Somebody
the
else
sword.
has Black Razor.
One
Does
of the
anybody have
guys,
Black
it was-
Razor on their character sheet? This is just like a random question. I don't remember who's carrying it.
Mhm.
I really don't. It may not.
Better
It
than
may
the
even
last
be a
time.
character who's not in here at the table, and that's cool too.
That's one of my favorite songs that I don't know the lyrics.
That's probably even better if it's not someone at the
Wow.
It's all
table
in like
carrying
ancient
Black Razor.
Norse and
Here
shit.
it-
But
What he played.
I'm already lost.
They can't come back
So
yet,
sorry.
can they?
So
they can come back.
I thought it would.
so
be
how
now.
so I've joined up with the
Can
party
they
in.
come?
Oh wait,
I mean, she's
we're
gonna
going
be
around the
here
table,
at
right?
6:10 or 6:05.
Just tell them to come back. Why are they running around? Like, I mean, they
What?
can come and play.
Yeah,
I don't
they
know.
can come back, but it hasn't happened yet.
Cool. All right. and so- yes.
I'm lost.
All right. That's cool. Be lost.
Right,
Alright,
this
so
fucking
so
tune, dude.
you are a great
You ever heard
half-orc
them?
barbarian
Yeah.
who came from the
Okay.
mountains to the north,
Okay.
and you have come into a human city, passable as you are. And so you kind of been passing yourself as just a beefy human fighter.
The Vikings
Kind of
did that.
joined
Yeah,
some
Frozen.
friends here and like cleaned out a castle full of like nasty vigilantes, and you went on a quest to try and save a whole valley that was overtaken by this strange radioactive demon and defeated him somehow. And,
Oh,
and
yeah,
the
yeah.
last adventure you
Cultural
helped this
appropriation.
farmer
I'm like,
defeat the trash heap in his backyard.
Indians did it.
And right now you just find yourself at an inn being treated to like complimentary ale.
Nice.
You know, you and your friends are kind of like sitting around just yeah. And they bring up this fact that there are these items that were stolen out of the capital city of Specularum to the south. And they have traveled to this mountain, this volcano called White Plume Mountain, and they have
Actually,
retrieved
it's a caldera.
they have retrieved 2 of 3 artifacts, like magical weapons that have ego, magical weapons that actually are sort of immortal in their own right.
Okay.
Who, in this particular case, one is trying to brainwash the Orcish barbarian who just walked that way with a phone.
Cool.
Okay.
Like
And
Palantir.
right, yes, the paladin, yes.
The Palantir.
The paladin who was a paladin who wasn't lawful, and so now she's a chaosium.
Yeah,
I just wanted to be able to
Oh,
see in
okay.
the dark.
Right.
Hey, what is it that Eleanor called it when it's
Take
a
up
volcano?
Oh,
that
you-
is inside a
Oh look,
ring?
trident. I can freshen my breath.
She did. She had
Oh
a
my
name for it.
God.
Yeah, that's what I would
Do you
do.
remember? I don't know.
Because you know, I'm just a fighter.
Caldera is actually something different.
I don't really
Hey,
know all
what's it
this
called?
So
They
that's-
have a volcano
That's kind of where you
outside
are right
volcano
this
ring.
second.
Okay.
And actually, to speed
What's
things
it
on,
called?
basically, I think what the
When you
party
have a
would probably want to do,
volcano,
being at full health, and
Not in
they'd
a
probably be.
volcano range.
There's this one more item to get. Onto the road
An isolated
to the
hot
north.
spot.
Let's get to White Plume Mountain as fast as
Another
we
Oh,
can
that's
before some
what you
other
get.
party gets the last art. There's Wave, and then there's Black Razor, and then there's oh gosh, what's the third item? You have the trident, you have
Was
the
it a
sword,
hammer?
it's a hammer. Yeah. Oh gosh, I can't remember the name of it immediately. But yes, there's a hammer in play, like at White Plume Mountain if you can get there. So right this second, I didn't know if we're gonna go around the table. We're gonna play this game. Oh, I think she's here.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I don't either. And so, we're gonna play this game called What I Remember About Last Adventure, which is a false rhyme. And I get that. I'm a musician, but I can make that sound.
You be a
like
word
song.
bender, man. You can make
I'm a
anything
word.
rhyme.
I can make anything
Make orange
rhyme.
rhyme a banana. Go
I
ahead.
can rhyme a
Or
banana. And so we're gonna start over here
Die.
with our Scottish
Yahoo!
dwarf fighter
Die.
specialist who likes axes, and she will tell
I like
us
axes, too.
what he.
With the axe.
Do you want to be a he or she?
E.
He.
You can
What
axe
he
me-
remembers.
You can
I'm
axe
gonna
me
need
anything
more
about
gold
it.
pieces
Gender fluid.
and bonuses on my strength.
I don't adjust any of that by the rules. If
If
you want to be a female with an 1872 streak, have that.
I'm teasing.
Because they're out there.
I'm
They're
teasing.
Smash
freaking
ain't
out.
picky, he just wants to be on top.
I'm not going to be the one to put down whoever they want to be. Because you're only here for so long.
I'm teasing.
Like, it's what, I'm not, but I hear you. Do your thing, man. So, we turn the mic over to Janu,
General.
Borrow mine, but I want it back.
dwarf fighter axe specialist.
Hi.
Right.
Hi.
So,
Eleanor,
Eleanor.
you can sit beside me.
You
and
want this
Henry.
seat back? 'Cause this is where you
Your
always sit.
your coat is on the
Oh,
Alright.
That's my phone.
need my dog.
Get your
All right.
bike.
So, Eleanor,
Your
you
coat
wanna-
is on the sofa.
Put out, were you leaving?
No,
Where's Solstice and
You can
September?
sit
they're
there.
they coming.
I'm gonna sit in a
All
different
right,
spot.
we're playing a game called What I Remember About Last
Y'all
Come here,
Adventure.
Eleanor, sit here. I'm gonna move
Eleanor,
over.
your coat is out on the sofa out there.
Okay.
Cool. Listen to me.
Eleanor, Travis is moving if you want.
I'm giving you this seat. This is your
If you
seat.
want your seat, you can have your seat,
I didn't.
and then he can.
Yeah, I just.
Henry, you can sit off right there by Ernest, and I'll sit right
Does
here.
that kind of make sense? And you can
We'll
really
make it all
like
work.
make up anything you remember about saving a farmer from trash heaps.
Hey, how are you?
You could also just make up something random that happened in your dreams and then just like play it off.
Okay.
Because you're like a half-orc barbarian, so like anything kind of flies. Like what I remember, what?
I remember everything.
Yeah, right.
Remember
I remember every little thing if
everything.
it happened
That's a
only
really
yesterday.
good. Have you ever heard that song?
it all.
Okay. All right,
Just
cool.
make that up.
And John Prine has a song called "I Remember Everything."
No, it's me.
Oh, I was thinking
He
Trent
has a song
Reznor,
called
but
"I
that's
Remember
okay.
Everything" too.
No, this is his intro.
Oh, I missed that. It was,
Eleanor's bag is
Oh.
like the actual bag.
Oh, right over there. Is that it with books in it?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I
Please.
put it over
All
there
right,
on the
Athena,
thing.
Thank you. It's my
Yep, yep,
genuine
yep.
bag.
Septrel,
And my D&D stuff stays in.
Solstice.
Wanda.
Hi, Colin.
You hold on to Solstice. All right, and so everybody knows this is me.
Your job was to get one off the porch.
I got it on the porch.
That's me.
I'll go get it.
And then
I will give you it.
I'm gonna put everybody in order. All right, so everybody kind of knows what everybody else looks like. This is Janu,
Janu.
Jenny's a
Janu.
half
a
Dwarf.
dwarf battle axe,
Dwarf.
warrior,
You know what's
You're a dwarf?
axe specialist with throwing axes everywhere.
Henry, I didn't see you sneak up.
Julio Gallo,
Priest.
gnomish priest. All right, we have Septril,
Elfish speak.
It's over
Elfish
there
Steve.
beside my back.
We have Smash.
Travis, right behind you is your
And
birthday
somebody's
present.
characters, I guess, need to go this way. Smash is here. All right, ish.
It's the
It's
one
not time to open it
All
yet,
right,
is it?
Smash
Smash
is
is
Oh, it is?
half orc.
Smash is
one of my
a
birthday presents.
passable half orc.
Here's
Which one? This one?
Smash half. You're a passable half orc. Yes, fighter
So-
or barbarian.
Thank you so
we
much.
put it down. Okay.
So if you are 21 and up,
Oh my God, what on earth is that?
Travis requested a chocolate cake for his birthday. Me and a friend made him a really big chocolate
And
cake.
Bonnie decorated it.
Well, no, this is a different cake.
Oh. Oh my God.
We made actually is so big it won't fit into the house.
That's cool.
So we have to go outside to look at it.
Right now.
Yeah.
Let him
otherwise-
get, there's something in there I wanted to put on.
Oh, I
before
didn't know
he
who's
goes
opening
outside.
the gift.
Go ahead, Travis.
I'm opening a gift.
Yep,
There's a lot of stuff in here.
yep.
Ooh.
Holy crap, it's stuffed pickle. I mean, what's that word? Cornichon!
It's not
Cornichon! Cornichon! That is cool, man. It's like the little smooth on Flintstone.
For your pocket. For your pocket.
Is it for my pocket?
Yeah, so you can pull your.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Yeah, okay.
I think I'll go ahead and do that.
There you go.
There we go. Gotta
Tip your
that
pickle
way a
in
little
bucket
bit. There
line.
we go. Okay. Yeah. Yes, and I'm just happy to see you. That's all. But let's see. Ooh, Reese's butter eggs. I love those. I love them. And I like paydays too, because they're awesome. I'm totally nuts about payday. A birthday crown. Tiara!
Oh, it's perfect.
There's more jewelry
Oh,
inside.
I am totally like got this London Tipton thing going on right now. If you know what I'm talking about, you ever watch Zack and Cody? Never watched it? Okay, never mind. Yay me! Okay, so
Keep going.
Brenda Song played that part in the show. All right. Ooh. Oh, wow.
It's that guy.
Yes, it's a little stormtrooper dude on a little Imperial Star Destroyer.
Don't open it. It's going to be a collector.
Collector. From McDonald's, from the Happy Meal. Yeah, it's probably a McNugget Happy Meal too, I bet. Was it? Yeah. The best one. And, oh cool, do I have to take my shirt off for these? Never mind.
That's what she said.
Beats!
Oh, Mardi Gras.
Alright.
Aiko on day.
If I can get this untwisted here.
Oh, nice.
Twisted the night away. Okay.
I'm just
We
saying,
just
we're trying
want
to
to
figure
see
out
you in the
uncoming
crown.
things.
Yes, I know.
Everything else can wait. We just want to
No,
see
come
you in
on,
the crown.
Beats.
All right.
Beats. Look, I didn't have to show them.
Princess package.
And the pickle package with it.
Yes.
Oh, frozen carry-on
Princess pickle,
activity
huh?
pad.
Yeah, I know it's what you wanted.
It is what
That's-
exactly.
I knew it wasn't the best thing I
I was
ever
thinking
wrote,
that the other day, like.
but I didn't have time to change it.
Oh, and another-
Literally the phrase that got me through college.
Ooh, a little. Ooh, cool. Trip in the night. Let's see.
There's so much stuff in that bag.
I know, it's like crazy. It's like the stuff I'm missing,
It's like
you know?
Mary Poppins.
It's like stuff I would have missed, a little froggy.
Well, you know, if you're a princess, you need a frog to catch.
Oh.
That is a good point you make there. Yeah. Little froggies.
And there's another green one on the bag.
Yeah, my neck's swelling. Huh?
Beef on the bag.
Another green bee.
Oh, thank you.
Green beans.
Green. Green. Okay, that's it. Let me make sure that froggy was hiding in that little tissue.
Cool.
That is awesome.
Anybody, well,
Oh, there's more.
anybody else want to sign the card?
There's more.
I'll sign the card. Where's the card? Please
Colin,
pass the
you
card.
Hand us that.
I would like to sign that card. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah. No, I
Oh,
said it.
noisemakers.
Happy
That's
birthday,
great.
Noisemakers. We're gonna save them. We're gonna save those for later.
Okay.
I'm super trying to keep up.
I get it.
Screen smash. Thank you for the gift. That was the most awesome gift ever, or one of the most awesome gifts ever.
Everybody got to sign. I got no choice no more. All right, sign the card for Travis.
21 years and older can
This
can go
envelope is
outside,
orange.
correct?
I can
For the
only.
special
Aren't you glad
There's
it's
one more
orange?
surprise, yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me walk. Well. let me go to the
Outside
bathroom.
is
I can go to
your
the bathroom.
big
Okay.
cake.
My big cake stuff.
Oh, he got the big cake. Oh, that's cool.
All right, let's all go to the backyard so we can see
Before-
the cake.
Okay.
I wasn't expecting that to go down that way.
Yes.
Okay.
But don't go out there without us.
We're about to play a game, don't forget, called What I Remember from Last Adventure. Don't forget. Turkish Delight in every room. Don't forget.
Turkish Delight
Turkish Delight.
is from The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
It's
It's
a real
what
thing.
they gave Edmund, the younger brother. That's what the White Witch
You want to
tempted him with, was Turkish Delight, correct?
I think I found the original.
There's actually a British dub to that, and then there's an American dub to that.
Because there may be.
I remember the
question-
cartoon.
The cartoon is on
I
YouTube.
just,
You can watch it for
sorry, I didn't mean to get in your way.
And there's like a British dub that's
Generally,
like,
wherever we're getting directed to.
And so like there's this one line, I don't know if you remember where like there's this fox and the witch is coming up over the hill and like she's like what? Everything's like thawing out, and she's like, they're like, Father Christmas, he wants him. And then they
that
turn
your
into
Gollum
stones.
voice?
Yeah.
No, but it's like the dub, the voice in the American dub is like what I'm used to. And the British was
Please
like,
don't. I did
Okay.
not do my
this is
part
not
for the
right.
play.
Okay. I love it. And, it's like multiversity.
I got you.
It's like
Yeah.
The plan is just
when
gonna
Eric
pop
Stoltz
out,
suddenly takes
and
Michael
if
J.
it's popping
Fox's
up, it'll
place
make
in
it.
Back to the Future or something. It's just like, this is wrong. I don't know how it's wrong, but it's wrong. I touched up your figure.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I
It's
didn't
been
know I
really
had a
doing a lot of
figure.
work.
Yeah.
You didn't know you had a
You
figure.
were looking a little bit pewter, so I put some color on you.
Thank you. That was
Okay.
very.
Your character used
Colored.
to be
Yep.
pretty dry.
And then Buffy redid
Buffy got it
her.
up there.
She redid her.
Alright, here we go.
She's beautiful.
Isn't that cool?
Munson,
Oh,
are you
that way.
coming?
I'm following y'all. I don't know what's going on at all.
Hold on, let me find my.
We have to wait
I'm
again.
gonna,
I'll be whistling in the dark, whistling in the dark.
No.
you
I'm good.
You're good. I'll be good.
I know what's
Yeah, the one that's
coming.
empty.
I'm good.
Get my can out of there.
Is the birthday mic up first or?
Oh, does that work?
I
that
said
way?
that this is not for me to go to my desk there.
We're all gonna go.
Yeah.
That's
All right.
not
I will return on the chair. All
in there, I was gonna get it, but I didn't.
right.
might be.
Sorry, Joey.
You're good.
Triangle match. 95.5 is like the Newberry College station here now, and they do every hour they play at least like one or two Natalie Merchant songs.
I know, we're about to play. Are you interested in the backstory? Like Munson has us do this, like go around and tell what you remember about the last adventure, but do it in character.
Not really.
Well, then I'll try to keep it fast.
Like, I never actually made up a backstory for my characters. So I'm
Yeah, me neither. Like, I just want to kill
Well,
stuff. I'm
Well,
sorry.
you know,
Like, I just.
Eleanor made up the backstory for my character, so
Well, then you can make up a backstory for her character.
why do you think she made up a backstory for my character? Because I'm not good at it.
You needed a reason to be afraid of water, and I took what I knew about her character from random stuff and made up a backstory for her.
I stole my mom's credit card just so I could buy Pringles.
You did.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's why she never came home.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'll let Jessica know.
About what?
Went over to the house thing out for a little bit. Henry found a stuck gun. He found
Nerf
a
gun.
Nerf gun, and he tried to get it to work, and then he asked me to get it to work, and I'm trying to get it to work, and Eleanor says, "You do realize it's jammed, right? It doesn't work." I'm like,
Clever.
wow, you could have told us that.
15
Yeah,
minutes
you
ago.
Yeah.
I only realized it when I came out of the bathroom, and I only realized that that it was the jammed one.
Oh, you told them as soon as you realized they were.
Yeah.
I'm struggling.
When I see you struggling and you're just like, why isn't it working? I'm just like, oh, that one's jammed. That's why you can't get it to work, because it doesn't work.
Triangle Man.
Does whatever a triangle does.
What are you talking about?
Triangle Man. Triangle Man.
Triangle Man hates
Particle Man.
Man. They fight. Triangle wins. Triangle
Triangle
Man.
Man.
Ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo.
Oh, wasn't it Particle Man? Particle Man. Particle
Yeah.
Man.
Anything but a particle can.
What's he like? It's not important. Particle Man.
Now, at the Comic Con thing this year, William Shatner's gonna be here. So if Eleanor,
Who's William Schechter?
exactly, Alright, watch this, are you ready?
Collection of people. Sarah Palin, George Lucas, Steven Spielberg, and look who's sitting right behind me. It's just crazy to be standing so close to someone who's become the most powerful person in America.
Right.
What are they even doing out there?
Taylor Swift is over
Over here,
looking at a big, big,
What?
big, big, big cake.
looking at something that maybe 20 years
That's why we're here. Cause we're not
older.
old
We're not
enough.
mature enough.
We're not mature enough.
Big cake.
I'm just getting water.
Okay, we did the surprise.
You're
Yay!
getting H2O.
Get some
because it's good
H2O.
for you.
Yes, it is.
Because it's good for you, and if you don't have enough H2O in your body, you will die.
I mean, yeah.
I think if your body goes
think you're
under
gonna
what,
feel
it's
crappy
like
first.
75.
You'll get a warning.
Yeah.
You'll get
Yeah, you're gonna feel like
We're gonna run out to the car.
Yeah.
crap for a
You
while.
need anything?
You can vomit from
We just forgot to
dehydration.
get the door.
You can.
Die from
How does
dehydration.
that help you?
The door stops.
What?
It seems like if you throw up, then you would be.
No, it
Even
doesn't.
more
It,
dehydrated.
no, it doesn't help you. But what happens is,
Just hold it. Yeah, put it on the doily or on the plastic block. There you go.
yeah. But what happens is when you get extremely dehydrated, your stomach starts to contract because there's no water to keep it out.
You have to be like
So you end up
really
throwing up.
dehydrated, right?
Yeah.
This isn't like I'm thirsty.
Yeah, and you have to be extremely dehydrated. In
And
order
then your
for that-
stomach contracts and the stomach acid comes out.
Yeah, and it forces you to throw up.
And Eleanor, if
It
you
was like,
want
I
to
played
put
on the
it
Xbox. I
behind
was
you,
like,
you
okay.
just need to make sure you put it on the doily.
Yeah.
What'd you
or,
call me?
or a coaster.
They burned people.
That's Mr. Doily to you.
There was burning images in the backyard. It was crazy.
So are we gonna have cake now? Or?
I'm not sure.
We can have cake now. The cake has been cut.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm just here to help, man.
yeah, man.
I know you are.
How you doing tonight?
I'm doing good.
I thought we'd sing. Well,
Oh,
he just got.
Sign the card. Sign the card.
I did.
Oh, sign the card. Did you sign the card?
Signed it.
You sign the card?
Yeah.
We all sign the card. Okay.
I don't know, is this an apology? Someone put
Your
your
prom.
Little paw print. Put some paint. Like get Munson's little mini paint and then. I can do that.
It was like 20, like so.
Those brushes are the bomb. John got me there.
So yeah, they had
A little teeny
I'll put
one.
your
How are
address
you?
right there.
Good. I just want to say thank you so much.
Huh?
For what?
Are you needing to get out or?
Smack.
Are you
I
needing
need
to
to
get
get through you.
Then,
Just
okay.
so you know.
Are you ready to have a
So,
I
Yeah, I'd love a piece of that.
I signed it from your prom date.
Wait a
You
minute.
could sign
Yes,
it
I would
from
love a
your wife.
this is an opportunity for me
You're
to go
ready.
find. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, that's perfect.
Okay.
Sorry.
You're good to have around. Can I hang on to
Yes, I will be back with another one. You can have it.
Jenny. And then underneath it is Ann Eleanor with me, and then
No
underneath
problem.
it here Ann Henry. It's just
Yeah. So,
So you guys are itching to play, I guess, huh? I've never seen this done before, so I'm ready to learn.
oh, we're gonna
Ah.
put in the water first.
Well, just think of it this way.
I mean,
Matrix,
is it-
we're all
can I
just ones
just
and
play
zeros. This is a
character?
video game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's basically you know, this is a,
I mean,
what's
if
the word
it's
I'm
not
looking for?
trouble.
A,
No.
Okay.
More the merrier.
I
All right.
can't think of the word.
Yeah,
Excuse
the
my
more the
language.
merrier.
I don't see how you
Mr.
could,
Henry.
I mean. yeah.
I get loose tongue
You
sometimes
just
and
say
I
what
say
you're
words
gonna
that
say.
are
Just tell me
not
why.
so I apologize in
Yeah,
advance.
if you, there should be
Roll
a,
dice.
there should be a
Got it.
stool.
Look at these dice that I got.
What?
Talk trash, roll dice.
Okay, gotcha.
These are my dice.
There should be a stool between
Carver
Patrick and Ellen.
Carver
If-
Parmesan.
May I please grab
Thank
this?
you.
Thank you.
These are my dice and I'll roll if I want to.
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Does someone
Keep
have
those
bits on
dice
this
a
paper right
rolling.
there? Or can
Oh,
I-
no,
Keep
that's
those dice
everything
a
on
rolling.
the
Call me
table.
20.
Go try it.
Everything on the table's for everybody, so.
Everybody.
And this cheese?
Yeah.
I guess I
It's all
can't put my
mine. No,
pickle
no, no,
fingers
no,
on the
no.
dice, like that wouldn't be a
We
cool
don't
game.
have that rule.
Okay.
Grab some
From all
dice, you're good.
Yeah.
From all
Grab dice, talk
Yeah.
shit. That's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah. But one of each, and it really doesn't matter.
Sure. Can I get,
One of each bag?
no, this is
No,
the,
just eat one of each kind of dice.
sangria open?
Yeah, I
So I need a.
Not like you're gonna also be 100%.
Mulled wine
have-
winch. I love that. Though. I'm sorry, I can't resist it.
Well, I think that could be our
So is
ritual.
this one,
that
this
every
kind,
time we
and
need more beer, you
That
can
is,
Oh yeah, I think that's good.
that's a 12-sided.
Oh, I like it.
What else?
I like it.
Really, what
20-sided.
you need the
It's got a funky
most
beat, and I can bug out to it.
compared to
Alright.
I'm just gonna be pulling something out there, but.
Let me slide over here by the trash can.
I would really appreciate your advice.
I wasn't intentional. I was gonna sit there thinking that was a good spot to sit, and then I went, oh wait, that's the trash can. He's already got that spot.
Sort of, you know, just
Well,
good thing.
I mean, we'll
can't we just do it while the game's going on and put it back later? Just while the game's going on, we'll move it back
Just
later.
wanna like have something really heavy and
No shit.
knock
Cool.
things.
Then a
Oh.
10 for.
Because Travis goes around just knocks things.
Oh, I want to do
What?
that.
Okay.
Yeah,
We have-
the magic
we have a
user
magic
with me.
user
Right.
The magic user with me. I'm
Okay.
the only one help.
So
There's
we
others,
keep
yeah, you
team
got a
up,
whole
like,
stack.
is this like Hunger Games? We can form alliances?
Sure, I guess.
Like what could,
Basically,
what could
take
you
cover
do?
behind
No, it's not like that. You don't wanna do that. We're all together.
We're all
Yeah,
together.
with the magic.
We're all
Oh,
together
okay.
now.
So we're on the
Yeah.
same mission together. We're not
Yeah, we're on
against
the
each
same
other.
thing.
Right.
So instead,
Okay.
so yeah, welcome.
It's all of
welcome
us
to
against
D&D
the
night.
monsters of the
Oh, yeah,
DM.
so-
Okay.
so-
Unless you're that annoying
Sign
from a
any
couple
of these
weeks ago
characters you want.
who made problems,
But
yeah,
actually,
problems
alright,
for
so
everybody.
I have
We don't
two
want that.
kind of magic user types. One's a cleric and the other one's a mage. So the way this kind of works is there's
She brought out the good
Chinese,
china.
anything you want.
Very
Like,
fancy.
these are spells you
She
know.
brought out the good
cantrips,
china, I
basically
see.
I did.
anything not
Yeah,
fantasy.
it feels
You just like make up some crap off the top of your head and
Oh,
don't call it
no.
anything. You're like,
Wait,
oh
there's
yeah,
more.
pick it up. Something that looks like flames.
Imagine like next week.
No,
we're
no damage, no mana.
abandoned.
Alright, you've got this much mana. Actually, that looks wrong. Hold on.
So I can be like,
One,
you
two,
have,
three,
no-
four,
you only
five,
have.
six, 7, 8. You should really have 8 mana. Hold on. I
Yeah,
need
look,
a
we should have
pen.
more mana than that.
Somebody took my pen. I've got
Bobby's
a pen.
getting it.
Pen.
Bobby's getting
Yes.
it.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
whichever one you think
What?
I'm better at, that's what
Well,
you
I'm thinking you probably have more fun with the mage.
Okay, I think so.
You know, you could do
What
things
is
like
the
save
mage?
and charm and
Elmer?
magic missile, which always does damage.
Magic missile.
Okay.
Oh, you got another one. Yeah,
What are
got
you?
another one. Alright,
I'm
good deal.
not
Sorry, I meant to
sure.
grab one while we were there.
We'll help you along, and Eleanor will help you through
We
this.
already sang to you.
Oh my goodness.
Alright,
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
now
She did.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Travis. Happy birthday to
Yay!
Hey!
I blew out all 50! Yeah!
Yeah, man, hit
I
that.
forgot to make a wish. I'll try it again. Never mind.
Okay, until we got to your name. then it
Oh!
felt it.
No, that's perfect. It looks like I was just murdered.
These are two
It's a Manson family cake.
Alright, let me get up.
Helter Skelter, it says. Okay.
Meat cake.
Long
Here's the knife.
sword.
Oh, nice. Do I cut it?
Or I also have this is Sarah's character.
Okay, where do I put it?
Just where it
Like that
She has
better.
better.
Yeah, right.
Okay, she has better taste.
Put it
Alright,
right on
well,
top
in
of the
that
salsa.
case-
Eleanor?
I'm gonna slide this over.
I
Okay.
no, I
Oh,
know
those
what
need to
I'm
go back in
controlling
there.
everyone's characters. No one else
Okay,
cares about
okay,
it.
we're good.
Alright,
Okay,
you can
so
rename this
you
character
guys-
anything you want.
See?
Okay,
Helter
yeah,
Skelter.
nice.
Okay. I don't know. Right down the middle.
Yeah, get you a big
Set of
piece.
dice? Oh.
It's a 2-layer. It's got
Don't
chocolate in
hand
the
me
middle
that
too.
piece when your dad gave you.
It's okay if I,
Chocolate,
like, brought
chocolate.
my own
Dad gave you.
topping.
You did what, baby?
It's okay if I brought my own topping.
Yeah, that about right. Vocal level 4 mage.
Who wants to lick the candle? There you go.
Oh yeah.
Here's another one. Who wants to lick the next candle? Anyone? Anyone?
Yeah.
Anyone?
Wow.
Bueller?
Where's
Bueller?
this go next?
I think that's it.
Armor class
Big
0.
old wedge.
Now, if you have an 8 I could have.
Time. Right.
If y'all want to
There's your
sign.
character. Welcome to the world of Miss Stara.
Yeah.
Thank you
Zoe,
for
did
having
you
me.
reconsider?
I think I'm good.
A what?
Okay, alright, it may be a lot going on anyway, so this is a really large party. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people. Wow, that's a lot of people. Alright, so
This
10. 10
I'm playing
people.
from the kitchen.
That's what she said.
You're right there,
literally.
right?
That's what she
What's
said.
your
literally.
name?
Oh, that's
I'll sit here.
Can I be Meryl? I can just make
Yeah,
my
cause
name
I
like
can get here,
Right.
but I gotta get
Right,
up there.
until somebody needs to unlock a door that Sheriff shows up and
Well, I'm getting older now. You might have to go to the bathroom and stuff more frequently.
Alright, and so this should be fun one way or the other. Alright, and so welcome to the world of Miss Stara. You are your character now, and we're gonna play this thing called
Here, you take the.
Last Adventure I Remember.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay, I just needed it for that.
That's how I meant to say it the first time. Last Adventure I Remember, and basically what it is you make up something that you remember from the last adventure. Now there are people here, like yourself, who have either haven't played in 35 years or longer, or not, but I know we played a game back in the day. Yes, at the party house, and I don't remember what character you were playing, but I'm sure you played this at some point. So you become your character, you make up your world. This is the world of Miss Stara. Right now, you are the champions of
have you
Threshold
heard-
because
I mean,
whoever going out with you guys
have
who
you
are
ever-
cool, going to
you've
White
never
Plume
played?
Mountain.
And we're at the tavern.
Do you
Yes,
know?
those are the
Have you ever
champions.
seen
Party house while they
play?
were playing.
The lines are blurry.
Okay.
Okay,
So
I've heard
basically,
this.
I'm a practical magician. I don't
Right.
really work in that realm.
Right, and so
Not
you
in the realm of
can
fantasy.
kind of introduce your character as you tell what I remember from Last Adventure. Now we also have some people who don't remember Last Adventure at all, and so you just make up something but in character. All right,
Okay.
and so we're gonna turn the microphone over to Janu, the dwarf fighter who remembers this from Last Adventure.
I am standing up.
That was a great show. Right?
Yes, I'm the girl with the beard.
That was a flashback to 1983.
I loved it.
I loved it.
I loved it. Come on, dwarf.
I am standing
Alright,
up.
Like
I'm
dwarf
gonna have
on
to take the mic away from this guy, you know? Like, I'm from Ireland, and my name's Janu, and I got this big axe here. And I couldn't,
from London.
I tell you,
Sounds like
I
she's
know,
from
right?
Sydney.
Listen, it's all over the place.
Sing songs of that cross.
Right, and so last time we went to the mountain. It wasn't a mountain, it blew up. And then we came back here, and I took my axe to someone, and I said, make it do better.
This is better. Boom, they gave it back to you.
And it's better.
This is a better axe.
And then Farmer
Ask you a
Joe,
question.
Farmer Joe,
Farmer Fred
Farmer Fred.
and my son Timmy. We've got an infestation.
We had to take the trash out in the backyard. They
You
had these.
took the trash out and burned my house down.
No, not
You
now.
sickness.
They had these. Yeah, they had these
house
trash
is already-
monsters, and then it was like
Get that
8:30, and then we stopped playing. But we did kill the trash monster.
Well,
They're all dead now.
All fours, all sixes,
One
all
of each.
tens.
And people leveled. You leveled twice last time.
Yeah, man.
You're like
It do much better.
And
Did you? You leveled twice?
She did. She was level 4, and she was like, "Wait, hold on. How much experience do I have?" And I was like, "Oh, somebody else has been playing your character." She's like, "Oh yeah. Oh, I'm level 6 now." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, me do better.
Yeah, that's cool. All right. So that's your story about the axe and the monsters from
Yep.
last time. All right.
Yep.
Julio, what do you remember from last adventure?
Julio.
Well, we were relaxing in the tavern and taking a break from our current main task, which is tracking down this guy who's come back from the dead and stealing stuff remotely. I don't really care about the fact that he's stealing this stuff so much as the fact that he might steal my stuff. So I don't.
Correct.
That's why I'm
You
interested.
gotta watch out for Caraptus, man. He'll steal your stuff.
But if he wasn't stealing my stuff, I might not worry about it. But anyway, we were hanging out here in this tavern, and this farmer bloke came by and said, "Hey, I need someone to help me with these monsters that are trashing my place." And well, didn't really feel like having yet another round. I mean, after all, I'm a gnome, fairly small. I can't really hold back much. Not unless I want to get drunk like some people, but I don't want to get drunk. Unless I got a special occasion. I don't have a special occasion.
No special cake actions.
Oh, Paige.
Here,
No.
here.
I just got it. Please continue.
But anyway,
Over the cake area.
so we went and dealt with these
It's just, you know,
rippering, trash-eating creatures. I think they're called oat eggs or oat eggs. Yes, oat eggs. Yes. Because that's what you do with oats. You either feed them to the horses, or you toss them in the trash. So oat eggs. Yeah. But anyway, we dealt with it and we came back again.
Henry, you want to introduce Centrell?
Oh my god. It's not Central. And you
It's
know that.
Centrell. It is.
He's an imagined king. He has a scepter. He's Centrell.
Listen, Centrell.
Central, maybe after your next birthday
I
you'll
have
become
been in your
Octrell.
party
Mama call it
over
Central,
here.
I call it Central.
Why are you just now
If you're
correcting your name?
If you're gonna call me Central, then you might as well call me Sanchez. Okay?
Listen,
Write it down. Write it down. If that's what you call
want
yourself in your
Sanchez.
head, write it down. If you're Sanchez instead of you're
Sanchez,
Sanchez.
what?
It's whatever he calls himself in his head.
Hey, that's what I'm telling you.
Sanchez.
You can be whatever you want to be. Like, write it down.
I keep telling people that. I keep telling people that all the
I gotta
time.
justify it here.
And yet
Whatever
they
you
still
want
will
to
not
be.
give me my crown.
Oh, wait, all right.
I got it now.
Mentor L.
I forget these are
That's like
pre-rolls.
the person who taught you magic. His name was L.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a Jupiter
it's just
male.
something.
It's some male figure that you've got to throw away later. That's all it is.
He was there for a
I've been there.
season and a reason.
You know, Jupiter.
Yeah,
He was like
yeah.
down there, but then he disappeared, and you're like, there's a whole bunch of crap I gotta deal with now because.
Now you gotta turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was like the original story for that was like my mentor is L, and you're like,
Okay.
that's cool. So that's all that means.
Okay.
But if you want to
L,
fill in
like
like
the
favorite
magazine.
color and favorite quote, like hopefully there's like,
Do you
I
want
would be
to?
making notes to help myself.
Do you want to look at mine, Stephanie?
you can
You
make up
think
stuff.
you're
Here's
badass?
a pen.
Yeah,
Did you put cheese
I
on
think
the
I
cheese?
did.
I've got
Oh,
some quotes.
you're
and stuff
behind
on
the
there.
times.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
But you can make
Well,
up
I'm
your
glad
own
to catch up.
thing. You
All
can
right.
play your character
Yeah,
however
well,
you
I
want.
think I can go with
You
my
can
own.
role play.
Yeah,
it.
seems very
Sanchez.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll
Elvis Steve.
And sometimes they'll just,
Oh, you like
they
it
just
bad.
come, like through one adventure, I was just like, next room.
Right.
So that's my,
Yeah, but
I'm
then,
like,
in
next
last
room.
adventure, she was like,
I'm
I'm
a
Scottish and my dad was a weaponsmith and da, da, da,
Yeah.
and, like,
Right.
yeah,
so
it's coming
a
together.
backstory thing. So
Yeah.
you can do it
I should write
however
that
you wanna do
down.
Can I put this over here temporarily?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it right there.
Oh, that's a good spot.
Perfect
Okay.
spot, right next to the candle.
Henry, did you finish introducing yourself?
Finish?
Did you want to?
No.
Oh, that's all you wanna do is correct the spelling?
Yeah.
No.
Sanchez.
All that I really remember is that I like killed a monster, and then I said that's the way the cookie crumbles, and the Seinfeld theme started playing. You nearly died!
I do remember the Seinfeld theme.
You nearly died last year. That's why you don't remember anything.
There's some more pencils
Here's
and
your
pens,
Die.
and another couple pens, and they may work. I don't know where all the pencils.
Pens, pencils.
I've got a Kira pen.
Did you have a pencil?
We're sharing. This is a community pencil tonight.
I do.
Yeah, you really don't wanna know my
Thank you.
actual
Now,
Absolutely.
Travis, did you want to introduce your character?
My name's Smash!
Smash!
Would you like to be Smash?
I like to smash.
Right, but what does smash?
Smash Hawks! Hulk don't smash Hawks. Alright, but no, seriously.
Hulk,
I'm
Hulk
gonna
smash.
speak while I Hulk. No. Last adventure. Okay, you guys were doing something else. I was back in the village, getting my training done, and doing a little smashing of my own kind.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We were looking for you, and you never
Yeah,
came
so
up.
I had to take care of business that way, and I'm ready to come back to the party and get my mountain on, get my treasure on, and get this axe bloodied up again, because I love bloodying my axe.
It's
I'm ready to get my mountain on.
Get my mountain on.
Both of them.
I hear banjo music. Paddle faster.
Awesome.
I can't tell how much cards now.
Oh,
What?
come on now. Don't let the time thing. Just have fun with it.
Man, do the best you can.
We'll all be judging you.
Okay.
Yes, especially the pickle on your shoulder.
Right. Like, he doesn't remember last adventure either, obviously. So just follow in those footsteps.
Oh, that's a good cake.
I remember this one time when I wasn't here.
One time in pickle camp. Oh wait, no.
Pickle.
Oh Lord.
Just make up anything, man.
What's your character's name?
I had this dream about blah, 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 blah.
Say, I'm Spyro.
Right, this is Dark Spyro. Dark Spyro is sort of almost technically Smash's brother. Not his son.
Not his son at all, by any means.
Like I said, this family's
There's none of those green necks around here.
We didn't grow up in the mountains. We're going to the mountains for treasure. There's a difference.
Oh yeah. Your call, man. Either way, I love you. I'll make up something.
I'm making some
Alright.
Spanish rice so we can have the tacos. Did you not know about the tacos?
No, I did not know
Well, you
about
said something about spaghetti tacos.
I said spaghetti.
Now, I have this
No,
thing,
no,
I try and come up with
but I think
something
I have
now.
great tacos.
Yes.
It's mind
We're
blowing.
gonna do that.
All right. And so,
Not spaghetti. That's okay.
I'll say a couple trigger words, and if something happens with you, that's cool. Jump in. All
We'll
right.
do
So,
spaghetti tacos for his birthday.
Dark
Or
Cave,
Zoe's, whichever comes
Danger, Danger,
Zoe, you're thinking birthday.
Big Hammer,
Swing hammer.
Bash, Swing Hammer,
Drop hammer.
Drop Hammer,
Hammer time.
Find Hammer, Hammer Time, Hammer Time, MC Hammer. Bash,
ACDC.
bash, bash, no
ACDC.
smash,
He
smash,
can't rap,
bash.
he can't dance. Okay.
ACDC.
Fire.
Hit rock.
Kid Rock. There you
Kid
go.
Rock, bad. Fire,
Kid Rock.
good.
The Rock.
More oil on fire.
The Rock.
Big fire.
Big fire.
Dwayne Johnson.
Fire
John Cena.
from fire.
Run out of cave on fire.
Run out of cave on fire.
You got shit. You got
Find good spire.
You play. You hammer.
You liar.
Oh!
Dropped your hammer on somebody's head.
Bash.
That's what's up.
So you bash, you smash. You
I'm
bash,
smash,
you
you're
bash.
bash. Hey,
Bash
that
and
makes
smash.
I will get the hang of those.
Tag team
Perfect.
champions.
That's perfect. All right, cool. Awesome. And then I guess we move
If
on.
you rock and roll express.
Oh wait.
Your name is no longer Spyro. It's
No, Dark Spyro is Bash.
alright. Also known as
Bash is Smash. Wait, Bash and Smash.
That's what we're. Yes.
Yes.
Spyros.
Awesome. And then
It's the birthday
Karsh.
bash.
What do you remember from last adventure?
I'm Karshlock, son of Mucklock, son of Briarlock of the Plains.
Ooh, I love that.
Yes.
I follow the Plains mother, red of tooth and claw, and may she be with you all.
No, you gotta do the.
I can't, I have a port.
Okay, cool. You got a heart plug?
It's a heart plug, basically.
A Harkonnens. I'm sorry, Harkonnen. Freaking sick. Like,
I know it kills me. Hey, but that's okay. They can pronounce.
Karsh.
There's Han and there's Han. It's okay.
Of the
We can have two.
Karshlock, actually.
Yeah.
Now, you don't call me Karsh.
Potato, potato.
The last I remember,
Celebrating
slain
Celeborn.
a whole bestiary of critters. Crayfish,
Oh yeah.
sea lions,
Oh, the good days.
scorpions, and manticores.
Ah, they were delicious.
And at the end, waiting upon us was their master, an ogre mage.
Rawr.
I was forced to take my animal form and tore his head from his body.
You have an animal?
That was impressive.
I think
That was,
I was impressed.
That was
I'm impressed.
That was
But,
that was a great moment.
Yeah, that was a great moment.
Yeah.
I'll always remember.
She changed into a saber-tooth tiger and then chopped the head
And
ate
tore the head
ate
from the
the
man.
head
I'll
off
gladly pay you Tuesday.
the ogre mage.
Never mind.
Raw.
today.
Anyway, that's the last song. I was taking care of the horses last week. I'm a druid of the Moon Order.
Oh, I see what's going on.
Druid of the plains. Earth Mother.
Don't do that. Wait, what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
Right up to the
Do not do it right
Earth
here.
Mother.
Do not do that.
Perfect.
You got to roll.
And so,
So this Magi,
There we go.
whose name is Meryl, appreciates having
Meryl.
you
How
on
do you
as
spell
a
that?
fellow traveler on this journey.
You're right.
I remember Meryl.
How do you spell the Meryl? M-E-R?
M-E-R-Y-L.
I remember Meryl.
Y'all mess up people's creative flow. I wanted to hear the story.
Yeah,
I'm trying to clarification.
Come
They're
Meryl
good.
Streep, yeah.
As I've always traveled and never settled in one place, I feel drawn to this place, and I feel like we need each other and you need me. As I know the tongues of 7 peoples, and as you traverse these treacherous mountains, you'll need me. I can keep you safe with my herbalism, and I can feed you. Thank you for having me. I will repay you with all of my wisdom.
Smash like
Your age. What race?
Are you elvish or
That's
you
really
and
good.
I?
Half elf mage, level
Half
4.
elf. She's
That was really good.
oh man.
Thoroughly.
I want to say like four.
Thoroughly impressed.
Oh man.
I can do this.
Yeah, you can.
And then that's perfect.
Okay.
That's perfect.
Yeah, it's better than.
And if you have an idea, like I said, like if you have an idea about magic and it's not on the page, you just make up something and go da da da. If it's non-destructive and it doesn't do damage, you basically can do it as cantrip, and it doesn't cost you any mana.
Man.
Yeah. For the most part, like probably magic missiles is probably the most damaging thing that you have. And you're like, I'm gonna hit you with magic missile, and you get 2 of them, and you go bam bam, and it just says damage it automatically.
Mana is basically like magic, energy, whatever, blah blah blah.
Like it's like magic, but it's a
Magic hit
missile.
points.
It's magic.
Cast magic
I'm
missile.
lost now.
Papa Sean?
Do you have any
I had a teenager flashback.
Yeah.
It's like a magic thing, but it's a missile, but it's a magic missile.
It was some kind of
But yeah.
at the beginning of a video game or something. It was like,
Owner, did you want to introduce yourself? Or?
I cast magic missile, and he's like, you
Right
haven't
in.
gone in the room yet.
The one I remember is like Will's friend. Will Pope brought a friend to game night, or game.
I don't know the full
Gaming out in Toad's house.
Yeah.
And the kid sits down, I'm like, here's your character, and he's like, I'm a mage, and he's like, he gets to be his turn, he's like, I'm gonna cast sleep and magic missile and tie him up with my rope, and then I'm gonna like hit him with my quarterstaff, and then I'm gonna like throw a dart at him and throw another dart at him, and I'm like, pick one.
You can't do
It's your
17
turn, but
actions on your
Pick
turn.
one. Anyway, sorry.
17
Random
actions.
story.
Yeah.
She threw me back to 1982.
I did.
It was really hard.
There's this,
To
I
come back.
can't remember
Oh my
what
God.
it is. It was
Really
like
hard
this
to come back,
cut
man.
at the beginning of a video game, and it was like,
This would've been before
it's like the
Sonya.
dungeon master's there, and it's obvious like he's already lost control. And he's like, so it's about midday, and they're like, I cast magic missile. It's like there's nothing there. I cast magic. Do you have any Doritos?
Oh yeah, I remember
Where are the ginger ales?
I remember that. I totally remember that.
Dude, you might have been there. Like, I remember it specifically. I really do. I'm
No,
like,
I remember the video of it.
Oh yeah. I couldn't tell you.
Not a video, but an audio or something. I remember.
Yeah, it was like a cut, like right before a video game or something.
great.
It
Yeah.
was so fun.
Yeah.
Right, and so
I
we
was
only
like,
have we have 2
That was
more
a whole
characters
lead-up,
to tell
yeah.
us what I remember from last adventure.
Okay.
So Athena, please tell it. Oh my
What's her
God!
name?
Wow, this has been fun.
Athena?
Athena, the illusionist, who is obviously doesn't look like an illusionist, because what would that look like?
What race are you?
Half elvish. Oh, and you have a present for
Half
Karsh.
illusory.
On your character sheet, it says for Patrick.
Ooh, I like presents.
So
What does it say? We can even role play this interaction.
Since I was thinking, since you are human and you're the only one in this party who's fully human, I was gonna give you this ring of infravision.
Oh,
So that you
done,
can see in the dark.
Dumb.
May the blessings of the Plains Mother be upon you.
Oh.
I cast bless on her.
You now have a +1 for. It's not gonna last long. It's a good thought.
That's what you said about the counts.
Happy
Yeah,
thoughts.
it
Yeah,
is.
what about the count?
Swallow your chat, swallow out.
And what class is she?
So, she is an illusionist, a half elf illusionist, and so she just gave you a ring of infravision, and you can wear 2 rings. All right, some of you have more than 2 rings.
I had a ring.
I got no ring.
If you
Don't
can
look at Diane, ain't got no
All right,
ring.
so the way magic works, technically in 2nd edition, is if you're wearing a ring on this finger, the magic is here, and if you wear the ring on this finger, the magic is here. So you wear 2 rings. So you have a ring of fire resistance, and a ring of protection +4, and a ring of cold resistance, and a ring of infravision. You'll have to pick and choose.
I have 50-foot
two.
rope.
You can even literally
Yeah,
circle
grapple
them right now
thinking
and go,
maybe I
this is
should
what I'm
just
wearing
say
right
shit.
now. If you want to be in character like that. Alright, so Athena, what do you remember about last adventure besides, oh, I got this ring I'm supposed to give to
I remember that we were in the tavern chilling, and the farmer came up to us and asked us if we could get rid of some trash monster thingies in his house, and that took a while. And I'm pretty sure the house ended up collapsed, but it was never really stable to begin with, so it was gonna fall down either way.
Something was going to go down.
Either way.
Either way.
Oh.
But you are a master of illusion, right? You have, you've got lots of spells that you can cast and that kind of
Yes.
thing. Alright, but, so the last adventure.
She's just kidding. She really
You probably
does.
remember, most of, the trash monster, outside of town. Right? Okay. Alright, cool. And then we have Solstice.
Oh, solstice.
Solstice!
My name is Solstice.
Woo!
I'm aboard. I have a collection
Of
of
songs.
songs.
Okay,
You
so
may or may not
She'll
heard of.
sell you
So
for
Jazz-
5 gold pieces.
So Jazz, genuine call the most famous axe wielder of all, but it's
Smash.
Smash.
Axe wielder was a very happy orc. To him lots of other evil things, and that's what his quirk was.
Yeah. One thing I do remember, one thing I was going to point out before and I forgot was, previous adventures, nice. Previous adventures was, I remember this siren apparently,
Yes.
Oh, that.
and I still miss her a little bit.
Yeah.
Even though she was trying to kill me.
This is a random thing because there were literally 2 sirens that tried to kill you at about the same time. I want you to alright, what does Smash think her name was?
Can we
She
give
never
Smash
told
his
you.
birthday card?
Where is it?
I don't know.
Probably.
Wishes,
What does Smash think her name was?
That's just the envelope, bud.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, the envelope, please.
Celine
Last,
Dion?
I think I'm
That's
done. Last call for birthday cards.
Celine Dion.
Celine Dion is the party.
Oh yeah, she was like Cardi B or something. I don't know, whatever. B Cardi, but
B
Cardi B.
I was just curious.
But B Cardi was her stripper
You know,
name.
you're
and then
thinking
as an
about
artist,
her-
She switched it around.
You see her kissing you under the water.
Happy birthday to Smash. Happy birthday to Smash. Happy birthday to Smash. Happy birthday to Smash.
And 50 more.
Corbichon Saint Maman.
That's right. Corbichon, Corbichon up your nose. Corbichon. I don't want to ride a Corbichon. I don't want a Corbichon. I'd rather ride on my motorcycle.
I don't want to pickle.
Yes.
I knew it wasn't the best thing
Oh,
I
look
ever
at this.
but I didn't have that change.
Everybody. Everybody. With a little everybody.
I hear the train coming.
Oh, that's funny.
All that work.
That's great, Jane. And it was
Oh, good.
Oh, perfect. Did you see it?
Janie, what race is your barn?
we don't need all that racism in here.
And and I'm recruiting for my donkey shepherd cult if you're interested.
Donkey Shepherd.
Plains mother be with you.
Hey Travis, can I have that card back?
Yeah.
No.
Is it
What chips are these? I want Janie to see the
No, a giant cave on.
Apollo and Zeus. I went and got Zeus and Apollo's signature with that.
I know, isn't that badass? That's badass.
Well, we signed it for Jake the Snake too.
Oh,
I saw that.
Snake and
Yeah.
And I wrote
There
their
you go.
names with
HB
red
Day,
pens, so it
HC.
looks all
Yeah.
weird.
Well,
Looks
that's
like
the
Jane just
last
called
thing I
for
remember. I remember.
That's great.
I remember the fact that no one has questioned me about the fact that I still have the wave trident in my bag of holding. So,
Hey
You
there!
have the trident?
yeah, in my bag
You're
of
waiting
holding.
there.
Oh, I have the
We
wave
keep
trident
trying
in
to
my
get
bag of
you
holding.
We're playing D&D, but if you guys want to play, I've got characters.
Oh.
All right, you guys want to watch that school too? Your call. Let me know if you want to jump in, like right when everybody else is dead. Okay. All right, cool. It's always a good place to jump in.
Jump in.
Holy crap! Jump in. Here I am.
Jump for my love.
Okay, good.
Jump in.
Tacos are not done. so I'll like
That's okay, you'll get the pointer sisters later.
Just for
Okay.
now, just sit them over there beside the beans.
That's
and I'll
all I got.
get
That was
on the
it.
plate.
Yeah.
All right, and so, dun dun dun, the champions of Threats Hall have headed off towards the north to try and retrieve the last item from the White Plume Mountain.
The what mountain?
All right, so there was
White
this
Plume
robbery
Nice.
of 3 intelligent artifacts from the capital city, Spectlarum. You were not here. There's signs up all over the inn. Everybody knows about it. Wave was taken, Whelm, the hammer, was taken, and Black Razor was taken. What people don't know is some people right here, right now, have Wave, the trident, and Black Razor, the hammer,
Yeah, let's do that. I'll get some.
sword, or the sword. You're off for Whelm. You're off for Whelm, the hammer.
Ooh, a hammer.
Right, and so it's hammer time, obviously, and everybody's heading off towards the north to get back to White Plume Mountain to talk to the Sphinx one more time and answer another riddle to open up whatever the other part is we're welcome. When there's an encampment of your party about twilight, and that's where we pick this up.
At twilight.
There's a fire at twilight.
Okay, so who is who?
So the fire is all sparkling.
The fire is sparkling. Everybody set up their tents, put the horses in a safe place. Nice little creek running down the waves. Okay? And right about that time, everybody gets to roll a wisdom check. Alright? Add a -5, because I'm introducing minuses, which is DC from 5th edition in my own way. So you take a 20-sided. You look at your character's wisdom, which is
I made it.
It is 8.
8. You -5. And you try and roll lower than that on the dice.
I rolled my wisdom
Class
-5.
of -5.
I rolled my wisdom -6.
So
I rolled my wisdom
you roll a
-5.
1, 2, or 3 on this dice. If you make it, cool. If you don't stress it too
Listen,
much.
I rolled my wisdom -5.
You rolled your, that means you made
I
it.
rolled what my wisdom is -5 literally on the dot.
Alright, so everybody rolls a wisdom check. We're gonna go around the table, and for most things tonight, we're gonna basically start here, because it's a clockwise night, and we go this way. Alright?
Barely missed all that.
So, Janu, did you make it? You made it. Alright, fair enough. About twilight, everybody's making dinner. There's a fire going on. The horses are being kind of calm off in the distance. When all of a sudden, Janu, because she's the first one over here, who made her wisdom check, she notices what kind of seems like some little some sounds that don't seem quite right near the fire. like some little footsteps. And then a pause, and then a little.
Do I see anything?
Don't see anything near the fire. All right, but then
I can see in the dark.
you can see in the dark. It's not dark. It's twilight. It's a borderland between light and dark.
That time between darkness and light.
This is a borderland between light and dark. It is. Well, we already played that adventure, didn't we?
Oh, I missed that.
You did.
So we're doing it
There was an
again.
adventure called Silver Princess, and the main hero and heroine were
God,
Michelle
that was the
Pfeiffer
best
and
movie
Rutger Hauer.
ever.
That's a great movie. All right, but so that's kind of you're like, ooh, I hear some footsteps near the fire. You
I
can investigate.
say.
Or go ahead.
Oh no, yeah.
No, you go ahead and say what. If you're gonna say something, do it.
Do y'all hear that?
She says, those who are paying attention. You might hear Janu over the like you made her wisdom check. She goes, hey, did you hear that in the fire? All right, Julio, did you hear that?
No, I didn't hear anything.
No, don't hear nothing. All right, Septrell, did you hear anything? Doesn't hear anything. Don't see anybody. All right,
I didn't hear anything.
All right, cool.
I rolled a 4.
You rolled a 4, which
I needed a 3.
that's really you needed a 3, so you were really close. You're
I thought
like
I might have heard.
almost. I think maybe. You kind of like you go maybe. Like near the fire is the half-orc barbarian that you are. Like maybe.
I made my wisdom
All right,
check.
cool. All right, Karst,
I missed that.
you're like, oh!
I didn't hear nothing.
You don't even notice any of that. You're like, are the horses okay?
I was meditating.
Yeah, you were meditating. Right, and then, Meryl.
I've been over here, sorting my herbs, and I didn't hear anything.
You're like,
I'm
well, this
doing
one's supposed to go
gross what I'm
here, and this
doing.
one's
I'm
supposed
just
to go.
trying.
I gotta put the green
Yeah,
ones next to
yeah,
the yellow ones, and the
exactly.
yellow
Just
ones next to
trying
the
not
red
to
ones,
kill
and the red
anybody.
ones gotta go next to the purple.
Yeah,
ones.
that's purple one, you're
Exactly,
in.
because if you mix up the red and the purple, it's over.
Right,
Yeah,
but
it's
did
And I
bad.
do not want to.
Did she say something? I don't know. Alright, but then Athena, did you make
I
it?
was like, I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about.
Alright,
I hear it. I really hear what
alright,
you're
roll
talking
an
about.
intelligence check, as you look near the
An
fire, like,
intelligence check? Oh,
Janu
let me
said
get
she heard something near the
Okay,
fire, and it's
is
about
the-
Twilight.
Is it
and
intelligence
there's something
minus 5?
Yes,
Or
and it will be intelligence minus 5. Let's do that.
let's 13.
13.
What's 19 minus 5?
14.
14.
Then I made it.
made it. Alright, so you're looking over near the fire, and you see, like, literally, like, dust prints kind of appear in front of your eyes. Near the fire, like around the fire.
Well, I think there's something
And
invisible.
roll another wisdom check at minus 5.
Didn't make that
Don't
one.
make that. Alright, cool, but you see what looks like some, like, dust kind of throw up near the fire. You're like, oh, there's something going on.
So there's somebody invisible walking around in there.
If
I
you
mean, dare I
knew,
say.
you might have said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. You're like, hey, oh
And
yeah. Alright, so
I think there's something invisible up there.
absolutely. Solstice. Did you make your?
I did.
Alright, you did. Alright, so you're looking over near the fire. You kind of notice this thing. You see Athena kind of going, hey, is there something going on there? And you see Jen going, did you hear that? Rolling another. Actually, for you, roll an intelligence check at -5.
I got a 0.
That's impossible. This dice is 20-sided and it has a 1 through a 20.
Curious,
And
I got a
0 is
5.
impossible.
A 5 minus 5.
No,
What's your intelligence?
Obviously, I failed because I
No,
can't
no, no.
add.
You take 15, you minus 5, you roll 10 or lower, which you did.
Okay.
Okay, so you made.
Sorry.
You're looking at it and you hear on the
I haven't
wind.
never played it.
You hear
I mean, yes, I have.
Long time ago, but I forgot.
like really soft, like and like you see like some more footprints kind of like appear and you're like watching like
Okay.
I don't know like somebody walk around this little fire thing like you're like
I
what's
would
going on? What do you
like-
wanna do?
To cast
Humana.
sleep at those little whatever it is.
Okay, you're like I'm gonna. All right, I don't know if that works if you can't see a target.
I
I've
thought
gotta-
sleep only works on things that you
Let's
can see.
read the
I am
spell
seeing. I'm seeing
description.
their little
Oh.
footprints dancing around.
There is a first level wizard spell called Sleep,
Define
and the
word
descriptions.
see.
I don't know.
She has evidence of.
Right, but is it an area effect or does she need like a visual target? You know what I'm saying? It says area effect special. So when a wizard casts a sleep spell, he or she causes a comatose slumber to come upon one or more creatures other than undead and certain other creatures, specifically included in the spell's effect. All creatures to be affected by the sleep spell must be within 30 feet of each other. The number of creatures that can be affected is a function of the hit die or levels, like how experienced they are. The spell affects 2d4 hit dice of monsters. Monsters with 4 plus 3 hit dice or more are unaffected. The center of the area of effect is determined by the spellcaster.
No one's right.
Randomly, you're trying to cast this in an invisible thing. It's also something that's really magical anyway. So
That's what they from all
you
you.
spend a mana on it. You take all the mana.
Okay.
You're like, I'm gonna do sleep, and you continue to hear this laughing in the distance.
Now what is Zeus and Apollo doing?
All right, Zeus and Apollo are kind of like sleeping near the fire because it's warm and there's like stuff in their
Okay.
belly. They're like, ooh, it was dinner time a minute ago, but now it's over. All right, but going back around the table because nothing else
Zeus and
happens
Apollo?
deliciously.
Zeus and Apollo are growling anything?
No, they're not growling at anything. They're
guard dogs.
Either they haven't noticed or
Oh,
they, you know, they made some follow.
Zeus, Apollo.
Dogs.
Gotcha.
So cool. The dire wolves are content near the fire. All right, but Janu, what did you want to do? Because you're like, I still see footsteps over there near the fire. What's going on?
Well, like, okay, so here's the fire, right?
Yep.
And then, am I being like circle like this? Or like,
No, it's like, okay, so there's this fire, right?
I like that.
yeah.
And basically what you see is like,
Okay. Tommy like it. Tommy want winky. Yeah.
like over in the dirt, you know, like just around the fire, and you just hear this like, like on the wind.
I attack.
Oh, you attack? What the hell? All right, so you rush into the fire. Roll a 20 sided. Just roll a 20 sided. This is just for fun.
3.
Well, we moved in such.
All right, you rush in towards the fire. Janu's like, I know something's over there. She grabs her, or he grabs his axe. He rushes into the
Yeah,
fire.
it's a he.
Raw raises your axe over the fire, and all of a sudden in front
Oh,
of
is
you,
it?
you see what looks to be like about a 2 foot tall, Irish-looking leprechaun kind of dude with a green coat on, and green pants on, and he goes, whoa, 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 me not want to do nothing
What are you
bad.
doing here?
I'm looking for some friends.
Friends?
Friends, to share my wine. You want to share my wine? Don't you want to share my wine? I've got a couple casks here in my belt here. Got these kind. These are it's got the red in it. It's got the red wine.
Red wine.
This has got the red wine. Red wine. I know this stuff. Don't you want to share? You want to share? All right, everybody else goes, holy crap, there's this dude dressed in green around the fire. What's going on?
Officially buried
Let me do a
and
thing.
can't eat
Alright,
and
this
drink
is
anything
my
by a
garbage.
very
I'm gonna get my
according
garbage
to
out of
So
General
you're having this
Tolkien stuff.
You're having this interaction with him. You got your
What do you
axe
wanna
over the
do?
top. He's like,
Get
no,
me
don't
back?
kill me. I got wine. Julio, what'd you want to do? I would think Julio
I need a place
Gallo
to
would
put
have an opinion
Well,
about
not when I
wine.
read the hell, like, whatever.
Just throw them on the couch in the hallway and I'll deal with it.
That should be a
Here,
pride.
let me unfold.
Alright.
You got fucked up.
Have a taste.
Little by little.
No, I'm good, but thank you.
And just kind of, we'll move the cake and the other guys down.
One. Just a
Yes, you can have some.
I tell you, if you got a friend, we can have a little contest here over this wine.
So.
Is it just the one leprechaun or are there several?
Did y'all bring those?
One little man. I am just the one
Yeah.
leprechaun, and I have the wine, and we're gonna have a good time. And so, don't you want some, Julio?
No, I already had dinner for the night.
Not you, eh?
Nah.
What about your friend,
Sanchez.
Sanchez.
Sanchez? You look like my people. Don't you want some wine?
Sure.
Here, have some wine. All right, now, all right, you drink from the flask from the leprechaun. Roll a 20-sided. Roll a con check at -10. All right, so what's your con?
11.
11. All right, -10 is 1. Roll a 1, sir.
I got the worst
Hey,
Go ahead.
my name is
Tabs already.
Seamus, and we can go get some good wine later. So you got some more friends who want to try some of this?
Oh, I don't know.
Well,
Maybe your orcish beautiful bride over there, or maybe your smashy boy.
Smashy boy.
Maybe your
Yeah.
dark
What?
does
Speedo.
anybody want some wine?
I've
Some
been
wine,
hanging out a little
people.
while. I know everybody's
You're
name.
drunk.
Okay, say what?
I look straight at him and say you're drunk.
Say what? Say fair? Say
Anybody
You
fair?
sound like a
What?
Nemoidian.
No.
I
You
look
got the
straight
pump- I gotta
at
pump you
Joe
up.
and say you're drunk.
I'm Seamus.
You're
want-
drunk.
Seamus.
You want
Yeah.
some vino?
Funny, you don't
The
sound like
vino
a
is some muy
Seamus. I know.
bien. The vino is some muy bien. Sanchez, me and Sanchez, we on the same team. All right, so, I will find a menu for the leprechaun to smash. Did you want to talk to Seamus?
Actually, if you already
I gotta
have
move that whole tray over here.
Leprechaun is
Might as well.
small, right? You already have
Very
one.
much like
You
It's
and
so
my
small
new,
that you can't
you and
Yeah,
my new
yeah,
friend.
leprechaun.
Hello, new friend.
It's so small.
I
that
no,
you
I
can't-
cannot because
We are the new friends.
out of character. My my
No,
guy
we don't
Smash
have,
is
we don't do no out of character.
well then
What do you
fine.
mean out of character? What the heck is that? I don't know what that is.
Then absolutely no thank you. And I'm gonna walk away
Hey Henry, will you hand me one of those
very
big
gently,
plates?
slowly, and unassumingly or whatever. the term is.
This will be Seamus.
That's why.
I'm Seamus walking near the fire.
I
This
am
is huge.
afraid of.
Leprechaun's so small.
I know, right? I didn't have enough time.
So that's
People
it.
needed me to go get toilet paper.
He's a husky one.
It's cool. There's no problem.
We were
And
on
For
told.
all I
the
care,
chicken legs.
for all I care, this code's been changed.
No.
I'm gonna
This
get a good
is
China
Seamus in a giant spell.
Okay.
I'm gonna get one of these.
Oh, which is called enlarge, actually. That's like, all right, but then, Smash, did you want to talk to Seamus? Here, have some. Do you? Want
No,
some
I
wine?
do not want to talk to Seamus at
No,
all.
you don't want to talk to Seamus.
No, I'm
You don't want
not-
Seamus to shame you.
No.
He's scared of short people.
Hey, girl.
I'm good. I'm good.
He might be a fear. He might have a fear of short people. You got a fear of me?
Rice and beans?
Fear of short people?
No.
You know what they say
No,
about
no,
men
no,
with the size
no.
of their hands?
You don't need to know.
Oh, you don't need to know. Okay.
Well,
What about you, Dark Sparrow?
Other hand?
You want some vino?
Absolutely.
Ah, yes. ¿Quieres vino? They have some vino. All right. And then, you take I make a con check at -10. I get to write down who takes the beautiful swigs here. So far we got Septrell, who is under the beautiful spell of some wine.
Septrell isn't
roll it.
Septrell
You're
anymore.
drunk.
What's your con?
Septrell isn't Septrell.
18. So
Oh,
minus
20?
8. You rolled a
It's
20.
me
Oh
when
no.
Minus 10, so.
That's actually a crit fail.
Sanchez is
You're-
going on.
Alright,
Oh,
and this
no.
is weird. I didn't explain any of this to
Okay.
you beforehand. Colin.
Yeah, it's okay.
Alright,
Sanchez
so-
is me when I'm
Alright,
drunk.
the way that I run this in second edition, like the new stuff is like the higher you roll, the better it is
Yeah.
all the time. I don't run like that because second edition there's to hit, you roll high, there's checks, you roll low, and then sometimes I'll be like, roll a 20 sided, and I just won't tell you what I'm having you roll for at all.
Okay.
Okay? It just
There's
it
some
makes it
paper
more
towels,
interesting.
Travis, on the
So
counter.
what you just rolled is literally a crit fail. So you have like
Nice.
one little drop of this freaking wine, and you're like on the floor, like seeing freaking like fishes like go through the trees, and you're like, dude, this is the best freaking wine. I've never had anything like this in my whole life. And like right this second, you're literally like, you can't even
World
say
spinning,
anything. You're
yeah.
just like. Don't even know how to respond yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So you're like, Papa,
My fear is.
whoa, dude, and then you just kind of hand the wine back. So then the wine goes on to Karsh. You want some wine?
I gotta get this off.
I will have a wee taste of your wine, Faye.
Oh, we? Yes, indeed, yes. I'm one. I am the one. I'm the Fae.
Will you hand me the salt
And then
pocket?
contract, monastery?
I've
Cool.
never.
As you have some of the leprechauns,
I
what
know
is
they
also
are.
Dark Sparrow,
The
Septrell.
tortillas.
Cool.
What it is?
Soft.
The tortillas.
What is that? Number. Four. Tell her
It's-
seven. Number
It's
four.
numero uno.
a 4. So yeah.
4. Yeah, you made probably. Like, what's your wisdom? I mean, or con. What's your con?
My constitution is 15.
15. So you need to roll a 5 or lower, and you did. All right, awesome. So you take a little swig of the wine. You're like,
Get out so I can.
yeah, this is some really good wine.
But it's yours.
And you kind of,
Right here's
it's the best thing ever. But I tell you, my papa had himself. He run the vineyard way off. I show you later.
Vineyard and Leprechaun.
There might be some there might be some place we want to go to get some more of this. Yes,
Maybe.
so good, so good. Just let it drip down.
I got you, man.
Oh, it's so good. Yes, but your friend. Who's this? Your friend who looked like she has a little bit of a fan in her too. She wanted a little drink. You want some little drink?
Let me have 10 seconds right quick. There's wings on the table.
Where?
And there's tacos on the stove. So when you get hungry, there's lots to eat.
Those are dragon wings. Those are griffin wings. No, I did that before. Those are hot wings. Those are mild.
Not so hot.
Yeah.
Have some hot wings. Those wings look so hot.
I'm hungry. I'm gonna go.
Ain't no
Well,
thing.
myself,
It ain't no thing, but.
Well,
Yes,
as much as I would love to taste your libations, unfortunately, I
Tell me
feel
this
that
is good stuff.
I feel
Look.
that I would be useless to you all if I was impaired.
Well, there's no danger here.
I do have a request.
She's on her
though.
third step.
Could you go over and pick up my my books? I seem to have left them over there. Yeah, and then hey, while he's gone, you guys,
I was
don't
looking
trust him.
around
I
for
wanna
books.
cast-
I didn't
I
see
don't trust
them
him either.
Yeah, I would like to charm him and see what.
There's a reason I don't trust him if you look at the bottom of the sheet.
Oh.
So,
Look at the bottom of my sheet, I mean.
Oh.
Oh, I forgot the spoon for the salad.
You got a fear of humanoid.
so you
can
try
I
and
charm
charm
you?
him. You try. You use
Okay,
your.
alright.
Right, so he turns around. He starts looking around for like whatever it is. What did you mention to him? Like my books, right?
Yeah,
So he's like,
yeah.
he goes over. He's like looking for the books. He's like, there's got to be some books somewhere around here, somewhere. Like she told me about the book. And so as he's looking around, you go hold him from behind his back, and you try and cast a charm person spell on him.
Okay.
And when you do that, you don't notice any difference in his demeanor. He just continues to. And then all of a sudden, he kind of like wheels up. He's like,
Maybe, but would agree.
there are things that don't work on you,
Yeah.
and there's things that don't work on me. You want some wine? Because it'll work on you too. It'll work on you. It'll work on me. It'll work on all of us. We have a little toast. We have a little toast on Grandpappy Patty. You got to have a little toast for Grandpappy Patty.
Okay, sure.
All right, have a good toast. So,
No, no.
all right, so you feign it though. You try and feign it. Are you trying to feign it? Roll a con check. As a general thing, like, I don't really want to do it, try and do it, but.
Okay, so.
Alright, so this is the way you do it. You take a 20-sided, which is
Okay.
like the big round thing, and you
Okay.
roll low if I say a check.
I got 11.
11.
And my number
what's your
is
con?
16.
16. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So you go, yeah.
Yeah, that was great
Like when he's not
stuff.
looking,
Let
yeah,
me
yeah,
tell
right.
you, thank you.
And you kind of like avoided the effects of whatever
Yeah.
this is. All right. Everybody else is Central and Dark Spyro and Karch are all under the effect. Y'all are feeling pretty good. Somebody sees the freaking fish. The mind's eye all over again. All right. So then, Athena.
It's the
Do
water.
you want a little bit of this? Because that'll turn your illusionary world
you're
into
good.
something real.
I'm just gonna stand for it.
No, I'm good.
You're good, dude.
Well, I'm not gonna
Nothing
stand for it.
you. Smell like the grapes. Don't you like the grape juice? The
No.
grape juices are not so bad, eh? The juice, eh? The
Juices
juices are good.
eh?
The juices are good, eh? Don't you like it, the juice?
Another Rob Snyder.
All right, and he goes ahead and takes like an extra, like little. Don't you want a song?
I slap it out of his hand
And
and
you go,
say enough.
now, Solstice has just planted a thought in your head.
Well,
I don't
it's
know
like
if that's what you want to do or not.
Greek. Actually, in the
No,
old,
I
you got that from, you like it.
slap it out
Don't
of
you
his
want a little
hand.
bit?
I slap it out of his
Roll a
hand.
20-sided is an attack. It's a roll. You're like, I'm gonna throw your hand. You do like a cock
See what I roll.
freaking.
Speak the
13.
13.
All right. And then oh gosh, that's a really
Okay.
good question. Hold on. Let me see
That
what
big.
it is.
Oh,
All right.
So the
So
other just plain beans.
I rolled a 13.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So he goes up. He's like, "Don't you want a something?" You take your hand and you literally just like throw his hand down to the ground. Wine flask flies to the ground onto a rock and just like bursts into a million bits.
This feels like the water.
Now you're gonna make us go more, get more.
This feels like
No,
the water.
We gotta go get more.
Not good.
It's just proved a little
I said I wanted spaghetti.
No!
I was being funny.
Don't you want some?
No! I don't want any of this. This is wrong.
What about
This
the
is
bag?
wrong. One is too many and 1,000 is never enough. Never. Never.
You know what's wrong with this? I got another one. All right, roll a 20-sided. All right, he pulls out this other
He's
thing.
prepared for
All right,
it
and
now.
as you throw out your hand, you're like, no, I'm gonna break this freaking flask like right out of your hand, and you roll a,
5.
and your hand like kind of goes like right towards him as all of a sudden he disappears, like he goes completely invisible like on you, and you're like your hand's just moving through like plain water, and you just hear this laugh like. I'm full of you, but your friends like the one above.
Oh yeah.
Alright,
All right, so we'll go back around the table. I don't know if other people want to take an action on that. He's now invisible. He's somewhere in your camp, right?
I attack.
So Janu's like, I'm gonna go and attack the invisible leprechaun.
If I attack an invisible leprechaun, I'll
It's
take
taunting
weekend.
solstice. All right. So you take your axe. You rush towards where you just saw him. You try and swing at him. Roll a 20-sided.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Let me know. How are you doing this weekend? I'm doing great.
We might have done an initiative, but we'll just pick it up over here and go around the table and everybody gets
So we
turn.
wait for everyone to go?
We'll just go around the table.
Oh,
It's
man.
easy. Yeah, cool. So,
I'm gonna bite your head off.
13. All right, so, all right. So you're trying to attack the
Crazy
leprechaun.
people can never go back to sanity. So
Alright,
I'm a
cool.
pickle in the world of cucumbers, okay?
And-
And I wanted you to be a pickle in my
Wow. Wait a second.
Wow.
Oh, it's over here.
That-
Right here, I felt that.
Oh, right
It's a
on.
heart attack,
So
you're
you
big.
rush up to the fire. Your axe flies through like where the leprechaun used to be. Flies down straight into like the fire. You see this eruption of like flame and sparks like come out the fire, like just sparks flowing everywhere. But you definitely didn't hit anything. It's definitely your 2-attack round. If it was your first attack, if you hit something, you could try and like hit again. So roll again because you got a 2-attack round. 15. All right. So you throw your axe at where you think he might be again. Roll a wisdom check also.
Throw your axe? Okay.
9.
9. What's your wisdom?
12.
12. Okay, cool. So you throw your axe at where you think he might have been, and suddenly your axe just like flies through the air the same way. So you like missed him once and missed, and you missed him again and missed. And you just hear this laughter now, like on the opposite side of the fire, like he jumped across the fire or something, like in a completely different area than you anticipated. You're like, what the freak's going on? This crazy leprechaun. You're like, you're pulling a Kirk, and you're like, I have had enough of you. Talk. All right, but Julio.
Okay, did I hear the laughter from the other side
You
of the
hear
fire?
the laughter from the other side of the fire.
I'll go over to the other side of the
Go.
fire.
Hey, here's the other side of the fire.
Well, you know, maybe if you're grateful, perfectly blessed, maybe people would be more willing to take it.
I wasn't trying to be malicious. You hear a voice on the wind, not even in the area that you went to that you think he's there. You hear like a voice now, like on the wind, like off in the distance, that says like, I was just trying to be friendly. I've been missing people. You are people.
I attack.
You could be my people. We could be friends.
Why can't we?
Well,
Same as
all I gotta say
Why
is,
can't we
if
be
you come back this way, give me a chance to put an appropriate blessing on your drink, and I think you'll get more people to.
Suddenly he just appears in front of you with his drink.
Okay? With his drink.
Jenny, attack
I
now.
cast purify food and water on it.
Are you crawl?
That's the blessing I'm going to
You
do.
cast purify food and water on his vine.
Yes.
Okay, cool. You do, and like you see him just get this big smile on his face. He's like, ha, this is fun.
I
Have
attack.
some now.
Out of town.
I will take
Alright.
a.
It's not your turn.
I will take a small sip.
Huh?
Just a small
Alright, you
sip.
take a little sip and you kind of lift it up. Roll a 20
Got on me.
17.
17. Alright, so you grab the wine, you're drinking it, and all of a sudden you're like, this doesn't taste like anything, and then it kind of disappears like an illusion around you, and then you hear like a laughter from further like across the thing. You can have what's left! Ha 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 ha! And it's Centrell.
I thought Michael was playing music for a second.
We've got to get some more of this stuff, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, come with me through the forest. Let's go find some more. Off through the wilderness. I'll show you where Uncle Patty's place was. He's got the best vintage of the vino ever. It's the best ever. You've got to help me get some more.
Don't trust them.
Don't you want this some more? Don't you want this some more? All right, Septrell, now you're hanging out with, where do you think he is? All right, so you and, where's he at? He's, don't move it.
He's right
Oh,
there.
he's right there. Okay, cool. All right, so we're over here. And then he's like, smash. Don't you want some more vino?
No.
We'll go get
Don't
some
want
more
any at
from
all.
Uncle
I'm
Patty's
good.
place.
I do not want any of the wine.
You don't want the wine. Why don't you want the
I
wine?
don't
Make
even
you
wanna have
feel
this
good
conversation.
and make your belly so hot.
Matter of fact, I want to go head over. There's a nearest wall.
Oh yeah, a different wall.
No.
The stone wall.
I'm going against the wall with my axe and ready, on the ready, just chilling.
All right, you
I'm
grab
completely
your-
ignoring this guy.
All right, you're like, no, look, man, I'm over here with my friends, right? Okay, all right, cool. You're like, no, whatever, man, I'm good. All right,
No.
actually roll a con check.
Okay.
Because you're not necessarily the most intelligent person. That seems like an intelligent thing to do.
Well, it's a fearful thing.
You
to do.
roll
It's
low.
a reactive thing.
Just
to
roll a
do.
20 side, roll low.
No, I'm going with my fear.
No, what's your
Yeah.
fear, actually?
Yeah.
Is it small people?
Well, that's one I made up.
No, it's perfect. I mean,
That's my reason behind it.
you're like, you're scared of small people.
Yeah.
All right, you
And I added this because it had-
You're like, no. You go over near the fire as far away from the leprechaun as you can. And like, he's so
So I just added this, and I painted this to look like.
Yeah,
that's cool. That's
Sorry about that, Julio.
No. Dark Spyro. You
still knocked out,
you
right?
from line. You're like looking at the fish, and he's like, we ought to get together and we could go get some more of this stuff at my Uncle Patty's place, or
I don't know if
Granddaddy
you can
Patty's
walk
place.
there.
It'd be great. Like you could come along with us.
Good old Granddaddy
And
Patty.
I guess you're like this guy, so you're like, oh, maybe that's not such a bad idea. But
Yeah.
do you want to try and resist it, or you're like, no, it's cool.
No, I'm rolling with it.
You're like rolling with it. All right, cool.
Yeah,
You don't have to
going.
roll. You don't have to
I'm
roll
going.
it to roll with it. You're like, yeah.
Yeah.
We got a little group going. We'll go get some more.
You
Hey,
just have to know the secret.
I gotta explain something before we go. But let's go around. We'll go around the table. All right, so yeah. Come over here. We'll go get some more. But
We're gonna do
he's
a
got the best vintage.
voodoo
Dude,
later, so-
you think this is good stuff?
Voodoo.
There's a better stuff that's down the road.
So we're gonna party all
Oh
night.
yeah. We're gonna.
We'll
Rock all night. Oh yeah. And party every day. We're out of this time. We'll go down this way.
Okay.
Perfect. Dark Spire. And then Karsh, don't you want some more of this wine here?
All right, let me be clear on what's going on here.
Oh, you be clear.
He cast the purify food and water,
He said purified food and water.
and the
but
wine disappears.
No, it was like more like like where he thought the leprechaun was an illusion to him.
Okay.
So he cast it and he grabbed what he thought was there. He tried to drink it, but then it didn't exist. Does that make sense?
Lago.
Or at least that's actually roll a wisdom check for you're asking questions that require your character's wisdom.
Yeah.
You're like, how smart am I?
Yes, 12 18.
All right, cool. All right, that's cool. So basically, what you witnessed so far is like Janu ran towards the fire, tried to attack something invisible. Heard something across the fire. Julio ran over to that and said, I can solve this whole thing if you'll let me cast this spell. And he said, yes. You saw, this shimmery leprechaun image. You cast some kind of spell on it. And when you cast the purified food and water, it worked, but he just wasn't there. So it was like he was casting a spell on somebody that didn't exist. So he's still got the wine, now he's like in a different spot. So it's like he's kind of jumping around. Like you've seen him disappear at least twice at this point. like around the fire. So that's kind of where things are right this second. Dark Spire and Septro were like, yeah, let's go get some more wine. And they're kind of like huddling up over here, like, yeah, we're gonna go off to Granddaddy Patty's place. Go get some more wine.
Okay.
So that's where I'm right this second.
All right, where is
If you guys want to stay here, that's cool. But Uncle Patty's got some really good wine. We just gotta. There's a little complication I'll explain later. But
Sounds like booger.
you might not even have said that yet. But we're going this way.
And he's motioning. So, your wine is fine.
My wine is fine, and it's time to drink more wine.
But
It's time to go on down the road.
I've got enough for now, sir.
Oh, okay.
My good friend.
That's good, friend. Karsh, I am Seamus.
Seamus.
Seamus will shame us all by the end of it. But yes, hang out with us. We'll have a good time. It's
Where dwells your grandfather?
Seamus McIntosh. I am the Lord of the Rainbow Apple. And so we will head off down the rainbow to find some more gold down at Uncle Patty's place this way.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
I'm not here to help you. I'm here to help you. There's now you seem like the wisest one here.
Where dwells
Not
your
to be
Uncle Patty?
judgmental, but I say there may be big bunch of gold at the end of this, and you seem like very powerful people. I am not powerful. And I have certain things I can do, but you can help me find the vintage.
Right? Yeah. And
But you might have to talk to people to make
it's a
that happen.
TLC.
I can show you the way to the waterfall.
Go chase
We can go under the waterfall to the old ancient vineyard. And he kind of sits and he takes a shine to you. He takes a shine to you.
Looking out.
There's a rainbow and shine on the waterfall.
No, the other guy.
Door.
No, I haven't seen it.
The snakes. Snakes know where I am.
No, I would. It sounds like I would love it.
Snakes, huh?
If you can get snakes,
I know where one. Wait.
we might get to the treasure.
Oh, we have a snake hanging out.
His
There's a
line
lot
is
of
that
gold.
anyway.
And
Like,
there's one thing that I love more than
it's
people.
fun.
And vine. And that's
I remember with you and me.
gold. Gold is my
So
friend.
we just had like a small
Number one.
bit, and then we had.
So, if it's not the end of my term,
Okay. You're talking to him. He took a
And then I
shot
ran a
at you.
marathon, and then I cast magic missile.
friends and fellows,
This is a nice.
I say we listen to this Faye.
You want to see it?
I feel like he has information that can benefit us. I feel that we should follow him under the waterfall.
Under the waterfall. We
In my
go
wisdom.
to Uncle Patty's place.
But the light comes in.
I guess Nero got us something to say.
Floor and on the walls.
Well,
Don't you want some more vine, Nero?
I sure.
Here,
Yeah,
have
yeah,
some.
yeah.
He hands you off, or you do the thing again.
I don't know why I can hear this
That's like
leprechaun.
alcohol abuse.
Yeah, did you ever find those books for me? Because
Oh,
you know,
oh, man.
got the information
you know,
to find the gold.
I was in the middle of something I
It's in
completely
those
forgot.
books.
I gotta go find your books.
Yes,
Hold on.
please.
He goes off in the
So-
wilderness and he starts looking. He comes back with something that almost resembles a book, like a root. It looks like a book cover, and he's like, "Is this the one?
And then,
It might be good."
yes, it
Let's read
is.
it from the beginning. I
Here.
think it says, "In the beginning there was
Wine.
leprechauns." Oh, wine and leprechauns.
In the beginning.
On
God
day
created
2,
the
the
heavens
leprechaun king, he make everything else. Yes, here you have it.
Oh,
Take this
thank
root.
you,
have
thank
the onion
you.
root now. The onion root is
And
good.
in here I have something for you too. It's a web.
Oh my gosh, you cast a web on the leprechaun when he wasn't expecting it. Roll a 20-sided. All right, that was being deceptive and cool. All right, awesome. Roll up.
19.
Oh, that wasn't rolling well at all. All right, so cool. You're trying to be deceptive, and somehow he anticipated that. And I'm not sure exactly how he did that. He, however, failed his save, and now he is like up against the tree, webbed to the tree. You tricked me. Not cool.
Big don't.
Not
Big
cool.
deal.
Well, if I've learned anything from history, it's to never trust a leprechaun. And if you guys are all smart, you'll listen to me.
Oh, but I show you where the treasure
Why should I
is.
listen to you? Are you all
Just- He who
You
does
can't help
not
me.
speak but uses force knows some things
I,
that would benefit us all to listen.
I am up against this tree right now. But, yeah, and you're talking to me, but, maybe, this is bad for me. Yeah, maybe.
No,
But I am really here to help all of you. I tell you, I know where the treasure is.
Don't believe it.
I tell you, there's a good thing for all of us.
Yeah.
You follow me through at Patty's Vineyard.
I said always. I think he's got some information for us.
I can show you where it is. You decide yourself. I draw a map.
I
You
mean,
go.
if you want to go with
You
it,
want.
go ahead.
I don't have to go with you. You can go by yourself.
Well, then we're all going.
Alright?
If
I
we
draw
can't
a
split the
map. If
party,
you
we're all
unweb
going.
me, I can't move my
All right,
fingers.
but I'm still not drinking the wine.
You don't have to drink the wine. I draw you a map. I draw you a map.
No,
You
come
see
on,
this creek?
show us.
I show you. You see this creek right here? Follow that creek.
Come with us.
Just follow that creek.
Nope.
Northwest. You go northwest, follow that creek, and you will find a waterfall. When you find a waterfall, you will find where Patty's Vineyard is.
Come with us.
I would, but I'm stuck in this freaking tree.
Oh.
She stuck me to the tree. She put me in bondage.
Where's Travis go?
So, should we like carry him with us like that?
You want to?
Just to
Yeah,
stay safe?
You're gonna. Oh yes, of course. You
Who's
should
the
unbind me.
strongest for putting him on your back?
No, I think if
Well,
if
I say
we're
what-
going to go with him, we at least be smart and keep him, you know.
We need to bind him.
Yes, yes.
Oh, we have the same.
I have some rope.
But this was such a nice hat. This wine was so nice, and you have so much gold. I know it. I can smell it. All of you have so much gold.
Listen.
Like you should pass it on.
Seamus,
No,
we're gonna have to.
I don't trust
We're gonna
you.
have to do this as the
Can
party
we bind his
band.
mouth?
Yeah, you
That's
should
cool.
pass no
I understand. I understand. There's trust issues.
There
Right?
is.
There's definitely some trust issues here. Like you versus you and you versus me and me versus you.
Can I ask a
I get it.
quick
I get it.
question?
I've had this problem before. Yes.
Is he
I am
small
shameless.
enough? Is he small enough to put in my bag of holding?
He is about 2 feet tall. So he is definitely big enough to somehow cram into your bag of holding.
I can't.
So Athena can help you with that, and it's kind of her turn.
Okay, sorry.
Right. He's
I'm
webbed to
not
a tree
gonna help her
due to
with that.
Meryl's effect.
I'm not
Yes.
gonna help you stuff it in her back.
I don't like a stuffing. Stuffing is a bad. It's kind of like a
Wait,
combination
really?
of carbs
Yeah,
and
man.
vegetables.
Bind him.
I don't know about
Okay.
stuffing. You stick it in chicken. I don't want nothing that sticks in chicken. Don't be putting that stuff into me.
I'm not putting it in you. We're stuffing you into a bag.
For a second
You
there, I thought
want
I was
to stuff
Violator. Anyway, all right, Athena, what are you doing?
I say so.
So is a word made out of 2 letters. Shana said.
Tell me more about this saint,
This saint, ain't no saint.
grandfather
My
Patty.
my grandpa.
Tell me more about him.
My
Tell me more about
grandpappy
him.
Patty, he was king of leprechauns for a little while. And he'd make a vineyard, and he'd make a good vintage wine. And I said, me and Seb Trail and Dark Spiral and Cars, we like it this vintage. We could go get down the creek, we could find a way to defeat. There's these snakes, see? And these snakes that live in there,
Snake.
they smell me. They can smell me. I can be invisible. I can put up illusions. They see. They smell right through that. They got the olfactory. They ain't got the audio. They ain't got the visual. But they got the olfactory.
I can
And the
charm
olfactory.
animals.
The olfactory will get you. That
It's
that
my
smell.
girl on the olfactory
Man, I'll be
wall.
hanging out in my room and I can be like, damn, a cat's shit 2 doors away. And so the snakes. I'm sorry, language. All right, I owe you $2. All right, one for you. And
Wow.
Do you have
Bless
like
everybody in here.
a
I'll go
fear
for
of
100.
snakes?
I'm
Yeah,
not.
honey, I don't.
Dirty
What
old
I'm
town?
saying is,
Yeah.
I don't have no fear of snakes. I'm just saying, when I try and get the treasure,
That dude had a rough life.
the snakes, they can
He had the
sense
finger.
where I
He had
am.
the teeth. He had the teeth gone.
And I ain't got the kind of muscle you got. I can't get in there to get the good wine.
Do you guys want to go together? Do you want to divide the party?
No.
I don't think it's a
No.
good
No,
idea.
Fred, we're not splitting up.
You guys go check out the basement.
Come along
Not
with me.
unless there's a lot of
Let's go.
food involved.
This way.
Alright, I'm gonna go smoke.
Let's,
Yeah.
Unless you let me smoke in here.
I'm
You
cool
can
with
vape
that.
in here. I
Anybody
don't have my vape.
any
Does anybody have a
objections?
problem with vaping?
I have no problem with you.
It's delicious.
There's
I have
windows
no problem
open,
being not
doors
vaping.
open. I'm cool with that. Go ahead, man.
I've got an extra one too.
You gotta keep working.
All right, go ahead.
I would actually prefer you, go outside to vape, if that's okay.
May the pulse be with you.
Of course.
All gone.
Light gummy
Sorry.
ice.
All right.
What? Oh, we got a problem. Okay.
All right, we got a problem.
There's
Okay?
a problem here.
Somebody's requested vaping outside.
I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. And so, there's a debating at the table about.
And I'm just
If
like,
you like steak, I have Mentos cinnamon gum.
and I was like, and I
You know,
just
yeah, oh my God.
Fresh
Oh my God, yeah, the fresh maker.
That's right.
Looking for the sky to say, how's it go? Looking to the sky to say.
No, what's
How's it go? The song by Foo Fighters.
What's
Yeah.
the Foo Fighters? I'm thinking
Well, the
that
Foo
too.
Fighters are named after
Big
actual
Me.
Foo
It's
Fighters.
Big Me is the name of the song.
Is it?
Yeah,
It's
it's
the
the
one
Mentos
they're on the
commercial.
airplane. Yeah. but
Yeah,
they
yeah,
do
they're in the thing.
You know.
That one.
But you know what Foo Fighters actually are?
They're the Gremlins.
No, well, close. But no, they're UFOs basically.
Yeah.
Like in World War II, the pilots when they would see things they couldn't explain, lights and this and that and these little things, they would just call them Foo Fighters. That's where it comes from.
Dude.
They were the World War II pilots when they would see things they couldn't. They were like, "What is the hell is that? We don't know what that is." So they started referring to
They
them
put
as
it
Foo
in
Fighters.
the Air Force Blue Book.
Yeah,
And they
Foo
put,
Fighters.
yeah, we're gonna
The
cross
Foo Fighters
over.
showed up during the battle and whatever.
I
you
thought
know.
they were like competitive.
They were out there, man. That's right.
It was just the Russians, man.
It might have been the Russians.
Well, the Russians were on the side.
We're on the side. So, look, I'm stuck to this tree. I don't know what y'all
Russian
want
bot.
to do with me. But
Okay.
my name is Seamus, and that's just heinous.
Do you have a way
Jamie.
to get
Hey,
famous?
is it?
I'm about to
Is
get
it heinous Seamus?
My name is Seamus. I'm about to be famous because Janu is gonna.
Is about to get heinous.
Oh, we
Because Janu was hated.
So,
Okay.
Subtrell, are you gonna go with the leprechaun?
Leprechaun.
Well, then everybody's
No,
going
but I
with the
don't like
leprechaun.
Yes, I want some vino.
How do you think we should bind
Give
it
me
to
that
the trip?
vino.
I say that
I
we
keep change my
bind
rating.
him to the dog.
Yeah.
I get to ride dog.
I'm
I'm
some of the
sorry.
excellence time. Walk out of the window,
That's
I'm
like
in
his son.
I have some more mine before I ride the dog.
10 levels or something.
no, because you're
Which
already
dog?
drunk.
Both dogs? One dog?
Let's keep it
Two dogs?
cheap, man.
I liked your bag idea.
I like the donkey
Cheesy. I
idea.
can deal with cheesy. Because it ain't easy.
She don't like the donkey idea.
Well, I'm going to go
Tell me who is.
to the two appear to be way more affected by drink than they should be.
Okay, these
Hey,
two.
Patrick.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put it in
I
the
like
bag
making
of
note about
holding.
that.
Do you want to bag
And
his mouth or
basically,
something?
I am going to cast
I like it.
Spell Magic.
Oh my gosh,
I'm
I'm
against
trying to
putting him in
dispel
the bag.
whatever magical effects.
You're
It
against
does, it is magical. I mean, I don't know.
That's
You
cool.
like the little guy.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna get
It
everybody
doesn't bother
to
me.
say
I'd get the.
I don't like
I'm
those
getting
He
guys.
is.
honestly.
You fail. You
Yeah,
gotta
I don't
make.
like
You
those
gotta
guys.
fail.
Well, I think actually, as far as the Dispel Magic is concerned,
Yes, or is it just automatic?
it's not automatic. They spend on the level of
I know.
the magic that he's got. Or
So the level of the effect of the wand.
You still want
is what
that
we're
green?
Yeah.
planning to.
And
That's
basically,
cool.
Do you still have
You really
So
want it?
basically, you cast the
Okay.
spell,
I give
and
you the
suddenly,
green rock.
like Seamus has this
Yeah,
like
that's
almost
his
like
sword,
blank
but-
look on his face. Dark Spyro and Karsh are.
the same sort of here.
Okay.
It's
Oh, nice.
basically the difference between the high level and the level of the caster.
Right on.
And basically, it's
Still
11 or
have
less,
you know my ex-wife.
and the adjustment is.
Okay, you've heard no other
I mean, it was a great first introduction, you know.
So you cast the dispel magic.
Yes.
Septrell is now in his right mind.
You know my other ex-wife,
So there's no intoxicating effects from the wine. If there was any effect, they've all been here. Same thing, Dark Spyro. Someone cast Dispel Magic,
No, it's
and
all
now you're yourself again.
What was I before? I was.
You
yeah,
were like
like
fishes in the sea, tridents, Poseidon, worship
Where's the demon? Like, but now you're like back in your right mind. Okay. You're like sober-ish. Now whether you like that or not, I don't know. But Julio's like homina.
Am I still
Septrell
drunk?
comes back to his right mind. You come back to your right mind. The leprechaun is still like blank look on his face. You're not. It's kind of up in the air. It's
I wasn't
like-
worrying about trying to cure him.
That's cool,
I
but
think
like
we need to replace your water filter.
and actually, like I guess I should really have had y'all do that too. I'm gonna say that Karsh is also in his right mind again. So your dispel magic kind of affected all
I've
three
never
of them.
been in
You're
my
like,
right
"Buh, buh,
mind,
buh, 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 buh."
I had to make my saving throw.
Well, you haven't. I kind of rolled some stuff, but yeah, my bad. All right, cool. So you're like, oh yeah, whoa, okay. Let me think about this for a second. But this leprechaun's still kind of talking some sense to me. You may have that residual effect.
I mean, anyone after this decides they want to drink some more, I'm not going to worry about it.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Because everyone at this point knows
what's going on, right?
Okay.
So Seamus is like, I don't know what you did to me, but it don't feel so good. I'm gonna think about this. All right, but then Septrell, you're in your right mind. What do you want to do? I'm a caught on this tree.
I want more vino.
Well, you'll have to get it off of my person, sir, because I am tied to this tree with this web spell
Tied to a tree.
that Meryl cast on me.
Tied to a tree that
I know your
makes me
name.
be.
I've been watching y'all for a while.
Cut this
'cause I'm
spell
a
out
creep.
from me. Oh wait, sorry.
Alright, so hey, I'm a creep. I'm a loser, baby. Alright, but so Septrell, what do you want to do? Alright, there's more vino on my side here. Oh, take this. And the leprechaun kind of you grab a flask of wine from the leprechaun.
I slap it
You
out of
slam
his
it
hand.
down and
I have
you feel really good again. You're like, oh yeah. That's the last one. That's the last one. It's the flask I got.
She was trying to slap it out.
You try and slap it out. Roll 20 sided, dude. Try and slap it out. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to ignore you. Just was in the flow. All right, one. You try and slap it out of his hand and slap the tree and hurt yourself for 1 point of damage. As you cut yourself trying to get it away
I
from
just
him.
chugged the thing.
Somehow.
So I guess for that tree, the bark is like its bark is worse than its bite.
Since I did it that fail, could I accidentally slap the leprechaun on the tree?
Hey, you kind of slam the tree, like you pull it across, there's blood on it, and he kind of throws his butt up in the air, and you're like,
Oh my god, I cracked his
you like slap his butt
Oh my god.
with your bloody hand in the tree.
That's disgusting.
There's
She's judging me.
I didn't make that.
She's going
But then Smash, what did you want to do?
I want to go with Karsh's idea of not making an enemy of this guy.
I don't want to make no enemies either.
But I also don't trust him, but you know what?
I don't trust myself.
That's right.
So, we're in the same boat.
We need to be headed to the mountain.
We're going
we
to
need
the
get
mountain.
started, man.
Yeah,
we
man.
need to get started on going to the mountain and taking care of business.
I'm telling you,
I'm all about the business.
there's a lot of good treasure down this creek,
This
man.
dilly-dally nonsense.
There's a lot of, all right, bro.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right, so you're like,
My axe is
All
thirsty.
right, let's go.
all right, you're gonna go what? Do what?
Smash.
Where? Well, I think.
There, we want to kill
All right. Well, let's go around the table
I
all
wanna
the way, and
smash.
then y'all can talk amongst yourself. All right, Colin, what you want to do for Dark Spyro? My bad. Normally I'm talking character names. I'm sorry, that was the fourth wall, dude.
I'm seeing right through it.
You know, I see the truth of it. No, see what you need. See, Septrell got us some of the wine if you want some
I
more.
also liked it.
Yeah,
So
it
I'm
was
gonna
good.
Go for it again.
It was good, man. You can have some. I got one more flask. I lied to him. It's not the last one.
Slap
One
him
more.
on his head.
All right, roll a 20 sided if you want to grab a flask off of him.
The flask is a
All
lie.
right, the flask is a lie.
I don't trust
Oh,
him.
14. All right, you grab a flask off of him. All right.
flask.
I don't know if anybody wants to try and slap your hand, but you could have some if you want to. You can hold it on your person. All right, you now have some leprechaun wine. You go down with the wine. You down with the sickness. All right, you down with the sickness. All right, you have a little bit. You start feeling a little bit not quite as good as you did before, but you're like, yeah. And at this point, Seamus says, you know, if out of 3 pulls, if you do better than me, I give you 50 gold. I'll give you 50 gold. We'll make it a game of a little drinking game. You take a 3, you're not on the ground, I'll give you 50 gold. I'm stuck to this tree. Woman stuck me on the tree. It's not the first time. It happened again.
I like it.
That was a good scene in the movie.
But you can
I don't
have a
think it was
little,
in the
you can have a little shake.
It might be.
I'll give you
what's
50
in the
gold.
version anymore.
Take 2 more swings.
Okay,
And
so
I'll
all
give
I've
you
got
50.
is the Blu-ray.
Yeah,
You just take it.
cut.
You're like, oh yeah, good. All right, roll a 20.
You don't even see, like, when you watch the theater version, you don't even know why
17.
All right, roll one more time.
Denethor is tripping about the. You
And
know,
a
you have
one.
no idea.
You know what? All right, so you take the 17. Now these are
I don't
checks,
think
so
I've
you
seen the
actually want to
original
roll
version.
low, and you're like, I don't know, I'm feeling a little queasy. And then you take that last little
I think
draw,
I
and you're like,
watched-
I'm freaking
Right-
good on
right when it
this.
first
Where's
came
some
out,
freaking
something, I
mold?
rented it.
And you're
Yeah,
like,
never
none
bought
of
it.
your
You know
ability
what I mean?
scores are like admonished
Right.
or anything. If anything,
I
you
did
feel
buy
like you're
the,
magically imbued or
Extended
something.
cuts, although I don't know where they
And
are.
he's
I have a
like,
box set.
all right, I'm
Yeah.
attached to the street. You have
Matter
to
of fact,
give
I
me
even
some
bought
drops.
A Blu-ray player and
Down there,
a
throw.
TV. Just
Hey,
the whole purpose of
come on.
Lord of the Rings.
Bam!
Back in like
He started
2012
jumping
or
up and
so.
down, you know. And you pour it
It's like,
down
'cause
his
there was no
throat.
other version available.
Yes.
Yes,
So that's all
okay.
you
You
do.
pour it down his throat,
And I got the Hobbit as well.
and he takes a one drop. He's like,
I was over Peter
one
Jackson.
more.
One more. Yeah.
What if Dick
I
Doug
enjoyed
was
it.
And then he
more
takes
mean,
one
it
more,
stayed
and you
true,
see him
man.
kind of like
It
throw his head to the side,
Yes.
and then all of a
Did you
sudden you
know?
hear the,
I can't go by that
he
anymore.
takes
I-
it
you know,
his
we talk
arm
about
somehow. He's like,
I
My
can't
pouch
expect anybody
with
to
the
be
gold,
true to the authors.
it's in my
and
boot.
Because it's just not. Just like I don't expect.
And you look down at his boot, roll a 20 sided.
War
And you're like looking down at his boot, it's got some, you know, you're like, oh, what the heck?
Yeah,
Four.
we talk
4,
about that, yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
All right,
I
cool. So you
enjoyed
like
it.
look down at his boot,
That's
and you see this
because
big
like I said, I
sack
look at
of
it
something
kinda
like stuck in his
That's
shoe.
right,
Am I having
That's-
drunk
yeah, that's-
drinks
it's
yet?
Pull it out, and it's
Call it-
literally like
and
50
it's
gold
like,
pieces.
don't
So you
think
put
of
down
it as
50
like
gold
a
pieces
can
on your character sheet.
I don't like the idea of Canada.
Alright, cool. So you
Like,
now have 50 gold from the
Yeah,
leprechaun. He is now
well,
asleep,
it depends.
webbed to a tree.
Alright.
Karsh.
Sleep or
Gosh.
passed
Am I
out?
having drunk drinks?
He's
Karsh with the
like
dreads.
not magically
The dreadful,
does have
the
dreads.
dreadful
with the
Karsh.
sleeping
Dread-
from
drink-
having
Karsh.
drinking too much of the leprechaun when he brought
Am
to
I
the
having
party.
drunk dreams now?
Cardinal.
You're having drunk dreams? No, you're not
Yes.
having drunk dreams now. Are you having drunk dreams now?
I
I
don't
got my
know.
haircut.
I don't
today
know.
by
This seems like a good party. to me.
Christy Adams alternate.
I can like
ego.
show you what
No, I'm just
what
kidding.
it's about.
You know
Now,
Christy
roll
Adams.
20 side.
Could
You
you
are
relation
right.
to Grizzly Adams?
Okay.
Roll 20 side. I'll tell you what
Adams,
you're
whatever.
seeing.
Her
He's
that's
webbed
her
to the
chair.
tree. Now
And
he's
it's like a
snoring.
young girl
He
cutting
just
her
gave
hair
Colin
in her
50,
place.
50 gold pieces, huh?
And they say
6.
share
All right,
a
cool.
place out of
So
Tina's
you go.
place out there.
So you kind of like
That's where I got
take
the
a drop back, and then you don't really feel very affected by it. You're like, this isn't the same as it was.
Well, is this like normal
As
dreams?
it was, as it was. Oh, that's Dig Dug.
Yeah, that's one of my normal dreams.
Yeah, you're having a normal dream of Dig Dug. But don't forget the dragon.
Wow.
Something that doesn't even exist.
My normal dreams when I was a kid was like me
So-
coming up to going down the street and a soldier would ask me where am I going, and I
Well-
would go, ah, and I would go help, and nothing came out.
Right. So Leprechaun is now asleep. Karsh.
Okay, sorry.
They've got the leprechaun webbed to a tree.
Party members, I can understand their distrust from this fae, but something tells me that what he wants and what we want are close.
Okay.
I say we bind him and have him lead us to the waterfall.
Why
Okay.
can't we just leave him
Yep.
here?
Yes.
The dogs can guard him and the snake, and then we can come back.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Or we can put him in this large sack I have
Yeah.
and take him with us.
No, put it
Look at this large sack. It's just about big enough for a leprechaun.
My leprechaun sack.
I'll be running around town next week. Don't tick me off. I'll be putting you.
Ooh, what kind of bag you got, girl?
It's a lucky
It's
sack.
not a leprechaun.
Leprechaun sack.
Original.
Alrighty then. So we're tying up the leprechaun. What are we doing?
We're gonna put it in her large sack.
You put the
I cut him
leprechaun.
loose.
Okay, you cut him loose. You stick him in a large.
Coco
You can
Mac
put him in a
Chanel.
large sack. All right, he's still sleeping.
Yeah.
All right,
Chanel.
just snoozing away. Just, whoa.
Well,
Actually,
let's have
maybe
So now we're gonna go chasing waterfall.
So that,
Yeah.
yes, exactly. But
Maybe we
Yes.
should. Maybe we should stay with the
To make some
rivers
rivers
and
Don't go
Like the
chasing waterfalls.
Please stay with the.
So you tie
Or
the
don't go
leprechaun,
making
you
phony
put him in
calls
a strange
with the
place.
direct
There's like
numbers
people that are
introduced
cool
to.
with that. And then there's this thing called dice. I don't know where that's going. I don't know where Stitch. I don't know what Stitch is doing here.
Stitch has a glitch. Hey,
There is.
Stitch is surfing.
I love Stitch.
You-
Stitch is one of my
you
favorites.
reached
Lilo and
level
Stitch is one of my
2.
favorites of all time.
Meryl feels like she.
Well, I'm already level
she-
6.
But she knows she has some other
I know,
business
right?
to attend
And I'm
to,
gonna put
so
this
she's
this
gotta
way
leave.
because I'm prejudiced.
I remember Meryl.
I want to see the
Meryl
numbers.
Streep? No, the other Meryl.
No. She's on the road. She's Meryl Road. She's not Meryl Street.
No, it's Meryl Streep.
Oh, it's Meryl Strips. Oh, now that's a different guy.
That's what it was. I remember that. I do.
So that's why you're always reading right.
Yes.
You
Exactly.
follow the creek where the leprechaun told you Patty's vineyard remains were. And after a while, you're going through the woods, you're following along the creek. You know, you have to kind of like go to the side because of the way the terrain kind of runs, you know, like with the forest and that kind of thing.
Die
Kinda
reminds me of
moving you
how.
through, and all of a sudden, everybody roll a wisdom check.
All of a sudden, I used to have a boss that said,
Ooh, I
all
failed.
of a sudden, English was the second language, right? Here we go. All of a sudden,
Dave?
Yeah.
I
My
got
12.
I made my wisdom check.
You made
No,
it.
I did not. I failed my. Wait.
All right, so
I made
yeah, that's
it.
good. That's you
I
roll
failed my
under your
wisdom
wisdom.
check. I rolled
Yes.
over it.
Awesome. All right, so
I made it.
those who made it off in the distance, maybe even a mile through the brush, you see what looks like little blue lights dancing like through the lens.
Like, does it like woo woo?
No, like not just
He
like
let
little
it
globes
rain.
of blue.
I
Little globes of blue.
I don't see it because I'm not wise enough.
If you don't see it, you just don't see it. But those who did, you're like, oh, because it's night now. Right? It was twilight. Now it's dark. And it's dark 30.
I'm not bringing of information.
And now you can see in the dark. And did you make your roll? Okay, cool. So with your information somehow, or without it even, you know, you're able to see like the blue lights dancing off in the distance, like through the trees, you know, and like with off in the distance, roll another wisdom check. All right. If you gotta go. Oh man, we'll think about it. All right, cool.
Made it again.
As you're going through the trees, somehow.
Or you keep this?
I can keep that and update it, and we'll
It'll
just
be
make that
fine.
your new character.
Okay.
And then you can tell them when we do this.
Let him live his life. He's
Awesome. Alright, so,
Yeah, Sarah.
so,
Yeah.
alright, you made it?
We will.
Alright, cool. So, if you made your second wisdom check, what you
Wait,
think
I'm
you
not
see,
a
like
character
with the
now, so-
illumination of the light of the blue globes through the tree, you think you see a white stag, like in the glow
Is
of
this
the
Harry
blue.
Potter or Dungeons and
Jumping
Dragons?
and just
Good to see
running
you,
off.
Stephanie. I'm glad you was glad.
That's sort of the end of the thing.
Yeah.
Right, but then after traveling for a couple hours through the forest, at nighttime, you end up coming. This is the creek that you've been following. All right, you hear the sound of the waterfall.
She hesitated.
We're now gonna put the party right here-ish. All right, I don't know what your marching order is or where y'all want to put people. Leprechaun's in a sack, so I'm just gonna like put him over here. He's just in a sack. I don't know where Iron's at.
Me and Ira usually bring up.
I will scary thing for me is actually getting
Dogs are there too. There's
Smash and bash.
Smash is there. Iron would be near the back or something.
Are you talking about like the song?
There were dire wolves.
No,
There were
I'm
dire wolves.
talking about comics.
I feel like we do better
Oh.
like
They
roll
grew.
like an
Just a bunch of-
entourage.
yeah,
They used to be smaller
I'm
dogs.
more
Now they're
spontaneous,
dire
that's the
wolves.
thing.
Roll like
Right.
three to
Yeah.
right 20 deep.
I have to.
Indeed.
My-
So you now
my-
come up on the waterfall, and you can kind of hear the water kind of.
They, no, but he.
Did you want to send a scout to actually where the waterfall is? Like you're kind of coming up on the backside of the creek.
Yeah, but you're not
Yeah,
having
Septrell.
But I'm saying he's an example.
Septrell, did you want
Question,
to?
is the water falling
Okay.
that way, or is it falling this way?
This is upper
That
level
way or
creek,
just-
and what you actually hear is
Every
like
time.
do you remember?
That's
this
what I
is-
thought, but I wasn't.
Okay,
I
this
wasn't
is
sure.
dipping down in like a straight.
Okay, your time to talk.
See that?
No, I don't remember that day.
I remember
Oh,
being
and you
told.
couldn't know because you were put on the spot.
I was put on the spot and I froze. I had nothing.
Yes,
I had nothing.
that's true.
Spectral, do you want to go stepping out?
But,
You wanna go stepping out?
you didn't know ahead of time.
What? That was expected of me.
Want to scout
Hey,
something?
hey, you wanna go look ahead?
Yeah,
Yeah.
What do you mean?
What?
Why? What?
And
And especially if all you
What's
have
that?
is like,
What?
one,
Oh, sorry.
like just
Yeah,
sometimes
did you want to go check it out, Septro?
you just go with the idea. That's all
I
you
see
need.
what you're saying as far as like a cue card with
Just the
general
just wanna
idea
go
and
look.
outline. Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
Septro, it looks like he's just had too much, man. He's like,
Don't say,
dude, I cannot go on.
Don't say,
Can I sing? Well, it's dark.
Yeah, you can't.
I have a raven.
and so I was,
Gorthal. So Gorthal takes off, flies around, and through her eyes, you see this creek and basically like this deadpan off over the top. You see this is like sort of like a rock overface that's higher than the creek, almost like a big rock wall that just kind of like dead-ended here, and this is just like where the water goes. This is a big old pool that then looks like it continues on a much smaller creek this way, and this is a whirlpool of sorts here. And when you're looking around with her, kind of like doing reconnaissance, roll a wisdom check for her.
Is her wisdom check fun?
Yeah, we're gonna do that. Absolutely.
No, I sleep at night.
You're like, no, this.
yeah.
Right. So you're looking down, and what she sees is at least like
like in the middle of
creatures
that explains a lot.
that are kind of spinning around this waterfall. They look like snakes and sea serpents, not this alligator stuff that I've got to represent.
Okay, they look more like serpents.
They look more like serpents. All right. There are trees on this side. There are trees over here. There's trees over here. They look like sea serpents that are kind of like not in an organized way, more like we're underneath the waves. We jump off. Oh, that was like a snake. Dive back down. But not like into the whirlpool, like just around it. They're dancing on the whirlpool.
Does it look like maybe they're patrolling?
Maybe. You're like, oh, yeah, it's like a sea serpent patrolling.
Patrol of sea serpents in the whirlpool.
Something crazy going on with this whirlpool. I don't know.
Alright.
Exactly.
I didn't see.
Alright, Crow comes back, and you can relay that information.
I'll relay that information to the party.
Perfect.
What did I'll catch up.
There's
How do I get back?
giant serpents in the whirlpool.
Back, you gotta go this way.
Alright,
You can't go that
we'd
way.
have to jump off a cliff of 80 feet into a cold water to attack.
I do that.
Okay. You wait. Alright, cool. However, did you want to go first to kind of investigate the area? There is a path leading you. As the closer you get to this, the more you're like, oh, there's a path that kind of goes here. So, alright, you come up over the top of this rock ledge.
Alright.
And you're like looking down this cliff that's like 80 feet down, like where the whirlpool erupts. You can now roll a 20 sided. As you're like looking down at like the whirlpool. Cool. You look down, you kind of see like these sea serpents. They're not always up above the water, but they're kind of jumping up and then they'll jump back down. And you also notice there's almost like this illumination, like a light from the source from the bottom. Almost like this, like that blue light that you saw earlier. Almost kind of like
At the bottom of the pool?
at the bottom of the pool. Like you kind of see like this like illumination, like of white, or I'm sorry, blue, it's a blue light.
There's more
Blue
than
light globes, like that you saw through the forest. Now it looks like it's almost like as if they're underneath the water here, dancing with the sea serpent. It's like they're walking around. They're doing this weird sea serpent dance around the whirlpool. Got these lights, you know, they're kind of shining.
Do we notice anything that looks like an arbor?
Oh, right on.
Have I seen anything like this before?
As far as like trees go, like an arbor.
I don't know, just looking for anything that might.
Anything that's weird. Right on. So you come up to the top of the cliff. You were looking through
Not the back
crow's
door.
eyes.
It wasn't where
So
I
you
parked.
now come to the top with Janu. So you're here, and Janu
well, let's
is
figure
here
that out.
also, right? She's
I got
up
a
at the
phone.
top looking, or he's up at the top looking
Go
down.
there back.
All right, so make a wisdom check for you, and just tell me what it is straight up. All right, you want low.
16.
16. All right. Oh, you're kind of looking around. Don't see anything really creepy weird right this second. You're just kind of like, I guess you're captivated by this dance and the sea serpents and the globes are doing all over. So Janu, did you want to do something else that way, or actually, I guess I would go around the table and see what other people want to do.
Have I ever seen anything like this?
You've never seen sea serpents dance with globes of blue light
Nice to meet you.
in
Maybe
the
not
forest.
in my own way.
Nice to meet you.
Roll a 20 sided.
Did you
You convinced me it's a
19.
possibility.
Nope.
Nope. Never saw nothing like this ever before in your life. You're like, this is the weirdest trip. Why would they dance with globes of light? That's the dumbest thing ever. Yeah, you're like,
Nope.
Yeah, get it.
don't make no sense to me. But then Julio, what did you want to take
Okay,
an
I
action?
follow the path to the
Alright.
edge of the cliff.
Alright, you're now at the edge of the cliff with Janu and Karsh. You're kind of like looking down at this whirlpool. You see sea
Okay,
doing the dance.
does a path continue in a easy follow fashion or not?
Roll a 20 sided.
I rolled a 9.
Roll the 9. And your what's your wisdom?
My wisdom is 18. Do I spot something that looks like it would be easy to follow and go down and back up?
Easy to follow. All right, so what you do notice is you definitely notice like that there's some kind of trail that's really, it looks tricky. It's not easy. There is some kind of trail that goes all the way down. It looks like amongst these cliff rocks, all the way to the bottom of the pool. All right, roll another 20 sided.
I don't know.
3.
All right, you also notice that this kind of goes down a little bit, and you can see that there's a cut on the same trail that goes to the left, and looks like it goes like kind of in a direct beam towards the waterfall. So it's like you can see this like good, and then there's like this other like little path that goes like into the waterfall.
Okay. Now I see there's trees here. I try to find one that looks like it's fairly sturdily anchored.
All right, like near the top of the waterfall.
Yeah, near where.
All right,
the top of the cliff.
there's a tree actually that's fallen over the top of the waterfall and is anchored on two
Well,
sides.
not necessarily. Yeah, I'm not trying
That's
to.
just the closest thing that you see immediately. You're like, oh,
So
there's
this tree here isn't there.
that tree is growing at the
Where
bottom.
did Janie and Ellen
Okay.
go?
Yeah, but there's another tree that
Oh, but
fell
they're
over into
That's where it's
the,
on
you
it.
know, into
Okay.
the creek or
Because
whatever.
I was
It's
Yeah,
anchored.
Henry's here,
Well, this
so
no, it's probably not fairly
he's
heavily.
not.
It looks like it has an extensive root system.
I thought he was dropping.
It looks solid to you. That's why I
Henry
mentioned
was
it.
gonna drop.
You're like, that looks pretty solid.
I'll test.
It's
I'll test it. and
He'd be
It's not moving. It's a big tree. It's
I
all
think
down.
you'd
It's
do great
anchored
at
to two
it.
sides of the creek.
Take out my leg of the rope.
Make the rope.
It would be great at it.
One end around the tree, or one end around my waist.
All right, roll a 20 sided for rope use. Just for fun.
11.
11. All right, cool. You're good. You're wise. You
need some
tied
help,
good
bro?
knots. You tied yourself, and Carson goes, "Hey, you need some help." I don't know how you want to take that.
I mean, I'm thinking.
No.
I'm basically
Good.
putting on this rope around me to make it so when I go down, I hopefully won't stumble and go all the way down.
Okay. I mean, I'll
Taker.
watch from up top.
I mean, if you want to come, that's fine, but I don't have the one rope.
So
yeah.
And your rope is how long? It's an 80-foot drop off. If you were gonna jump over the top.
Ooh, I only have 50.
I know, right? But you could tie 50 to 50.
You can borrow my 50.
Okay.
Okay. All right. You got 100 feet.
I got 30 feet.
30 feet. 130 feet.
Well, if I need, actually 130 feet is probably too much.
Okay. All right. Cool.
I mean, the 30 foot, if I'm fairly just certain of the 80-fout distance.
All right. Cool. So you try and estimate how much feet?
Yeah.
How much? No, I'm asking. Like,
Well, I mean,
Oh,
I mean, you said it looked like about 80. If that's the
it's like an 80-foot drop off is what you're guessing. So, yeah. Okay. All right. So you estimate about that.
So 50 and 30
Cool.
should be 80, and that way, hopefully, at worst.
Pretty close. Right. Awesome. All right. So what are you doing? You're going down the path.
I'm going down the
Before
path.
the
I'm not,
split?
I'm not trying to climb down the rope. The rope's there more sort of as safety.
Right on. So you're there. Somebody else going to be at the top feeding you rope to help support you also.
Yeah, we can both do that.
Okay. So you got
Probably-
two people.
You're probably stronger than me.
There's a name for that. What's the name for that?
Teamwork?
British.
If you're doing rope stuff and there's the guy on the belayer or whatever.
Yeah, okay.
You guys are the belayer and he's like the guy that's like, and you got it around the rope and you're like, okay, a little bit more rope. Okay. So roll a wisdom check. Right? For like you going, I think I got it right. Awesome, perfect. All right, roll a dex
I'm gonna
check.
find my dad.
Right?
Oh,
For
he'll be
your
right back.
belaying. Roll a dex check for your
My
belaying.
friend lost something in the yard. He was
It's not that big a deal.
I made it.
Alright, you made it.
He didn't leave.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
You got it. All right, roll a dex check just in case something weird happens going on down.
I did not make my dex check.
All right, cool. So you're going down. We're gonna say you get about 50 feet down, like right where that split is on the rope. All of a sudden, you hit a weird, funky like thing with like the rope, or with your foot. Your foot hits like some loose rock or something. It kind of like goes to the side. There's like a roll a dex check. Right, you're like, oh gosh, because I'm guessing like you put the dwarf in front because she's stronger, right?
My dex is 15.
Yeah.
I rolled 15.
All right, that's perfect. All right, Karsh, roll for yours too.
Dex?
She catches him, and you're trying to catch her catching him.
Dex? Yeah.
It's just like a really quick. It's more like a speed thing.
You say 3.
3, perfect. All right, cool. So you catch him, and Karsh is like, no, I saw this before it came. No problem. All right, so you're caught. You're down like right like at the.
So I'm right here as the trail splits.
You are. You're at.
I will take.
You're at the fork in the road.
As long as I'm here at the fork, I will take a look down each tunnel.
All right, you look it down this way, and you see like really steep kind of rock, gravelish, stone stuff going on, but it goes pretty quickly, like about 30 feet down in this direction. You look to your left, and you see like where the waterfall kind of comes over the top, and you see roll a 20-sided.
15, which is
awesome. All right, that works. Cool. All right, so there's the water coming over the top, and you can kind of see like where there's like a little path that goes underneath the waterfall into what looks like a cave underneath the waterfall.
Is there something right where I'm here at this fork that I could attach something to?
That's a good question. Yes, absolutely. It looks like there's like a really sturdy root. Something like a tree that fell down, but the trunk that's still there is really solid. You're like, ain't no way this is coming out. You can, and it's even in a weird way where you can get the rope around it just to tie your rope onto it.
I will do that.
All right, you tie your rope onto it, no problem. All right, cool.
And since the way down to the pool is fairly steep,
really steep,
and also there's the sneaky things there.
Lots of dex checks on the way.
Let's try going. I'm
okay.
I'm gonna point up. I'm gonna be quiet about this, but I'm gonna point up to them and say, "Me." And I'm gonna point towards the direction.
All right.
But I'm doing it quietly.
All right, cool. So you guys take notice of that. All right, cool. And then you're like this way, and then roll a 20-sided as you're going along that way. This is a dex check also. As you're kind of like going across this trail that's not exactly meant for.
It's a shame it's not a wisdom check.
You're gonna get a plus because you're a gnome because it's a smaller path. It was meant for a bigger creature.
18. My dex is 16.
You made it. That's cool. All right, so because you're a gnome, you don't slip and fall, and you kind of underneath the waterfall now. You hear, and basically the way this kind of works, like with this map, you're like kind of underneath the waterfall here, and when you see that, you can kind of look into like what is a cave that's underneath the waterfall, and at the back of it, you can see what looks like a round hobbit-esque door that looks like it's greenish with gold trim towards the back. Okay, and that's kind of where you are right this second. They're smaller. They're kin. I'm not gonna make a legitimate call on that. I mean, I can. Like, you can. You want to go like, they're like tiny halflings. That's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a round little door underneath the waterfall that looks almost like a little. It almost gives off like a little bit of a greenish magical glow around itself. And if you really
green
sat
or an emerald green.
An emerald green. And if you sat and stared at it a little bit, you might see like a little glimmer of gold around it.
That's beautiful. That's me hard food.
Maybe that's Seamus sleeping in somebody's bag.
And knock it.
Like, oh, that looks like a door the leprechaun might explain, but who cares?
Well,
about
anyway,
that?
I'm going to head back to where the bottom of the fork and.
All right, you go back to the fort, roll another 20-sided for like just kind of going along that path.
19.
All right, you get right over the side.
Months,
Your foot kind of like hits this weird, strange roll, and you kind of like go to the side. You're trying to like grab onto the freaking trunk thing or like the rope. Now you guys got this too. All right, so make a dex check.
I mean, I missed my dex check by 3.
Right. Ooh.
I made
You're
it.
smaller than the creatures in Northern. You made it. All right, Karsh.
Missed it.
Missed it. All right, cool. So you start to slip and slide somehow, right on this like right near the fork roads. Janu grabs the rope and kind of like tugs it just a little bit, and Karsh is like,
But I really want it.
"Oh yeah!" And then it like kind of zones back in, right? You take a point of damage like from slipping on something that kind of like, but you're caught from falling off the edge, and you got the rope on. It's just some weird little like
Cleo,
scrape my foot on the
it's
trunk
kind of
kind of
like
thing.
so,
Bleed,
and
blood,
Carlos is
blood,
okay.
blood.
So I'm thinking it's
Cool.
anyway,
And I guess we should go and let other people do things if they want to do.
The last thing I'm gonna do before you do that is I'm gonna remind.
Okay.
Hey.
Alright, cool, excellent. Alright, so perfect. So Julio goes, hey, there's a cave over here. Alright, cool. Seth Trill. Well, do you want to take an action? You're hearing like some rope use and a waterfall and like sea serpents jumping up and down, dancing with
Really back up because I made
blue. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Like they're over there, like the cleric
Yeah, because I made the appointment.
is
like,
playing
the day
thief, and I didn't know if you
when
wanted
they
to
were
take an
little,
action.
and now they're like teenagers and
Hey,
they're having to separate
Did you want to take action?
No.
Oh, okay, all right, cool.
Oh.
So do you want to go over there and watch him playing thief?
Yeah, I was never.
All right, cool. All right, so Seth Trill moves over to the top of the little ledge here. So he'll go over here and start making comments about how good and bad you're doing being a thief. All right, and then George Steve, I am. He's a school
Gets to win and
Alright, because there's a cave right there. So, did you want to be there kind of watching
I
that?
was mean and won't let anybody
Have flash
around.
race abilities.
Yes.
She'll let me
detect
pet her,
secret
and she'll be
concealable
nice
words.
about it. And
Oh,
I'll
so
say,
that's something that's like Spidey sense.
Okay.
So like if you just become like close to like a concealed door or a secret door, then I get to roll a check and then see if like there's something funny about that. Yeah, it's kind of like Spidey senses. But it's good to know that they're going on. And it's like you'll have a tingling sensation and you'll go, that's an off-color wall.
So that would be like outside of.
Like right there on YouTube. Yeah, absolutely. So if you wanted to like move over there, you're over here, right? So you can go up this way and kind of like look down and watch what's going on with this cave. Is there a problem?
Oh, that one does.
You may have to get a little close to that ledge or the roll 20-sided. Like
But I
a
have some sodas in the van.
Just to get a little
Let's see, I
closer.
think I have
6.
Alright, 6, perfect. Alright, so you get over close to that, and you're kind of like looking at that path. What's your dexterity?
It is.
You know this how
18. You're like looking at this path.
Okay.
I just think I want to go down further.
I'm not looking for caffeine.
This is having a whole bunch of trouble, but like, I'm pretty sure I'm good on this. But you're kind of looking down and you see like this cave entrance that he's like really near. He's kind of like coming out a little bit. And he's on the rope right this second. Kind of on this little path that kind of comes back up.
Oh, it's official. The cat is claimed.
So right this second you can kind of see like the entrance to the cave. And you're like, oh, okay, well I could get down there pretty easily if I wanted to. I don't want to like mess up the gnome or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know what you want to do with that, but.
Can I climb down around?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
All right, roll a dex check.
Alright.
All right, you kind of like start going down the path, right? You're like, all right,
6 again.
6 again. Excellent. That's a super make. All right, so as you're kind of like there and just about to fall off with the rope and stuff, and people are catching you and stuff, the barbarian half-orc goes, and is now in the cave. All right, and you're looking at the same little round, little hobbit-looking door that's kind of got this glow of green, got this little glow of gold around it. Julio's behind you on the rope. Holding on.
Yeah.
And looking a little freaked out that you just made your own way. Right? So that would be kind of your turn, and you're now in the cave, right? You're kind of like looking at the door, like gold trim around it. And you can investigate that very, very soon. All right, cool. So Karsh, what did you want to do? You're there belaying people on the rope.
Is there, somewhere we can just tie this rope off?
Oh yeah. Julio's in a good spot, and you're like, oh yeah, there's that tree that's like a good anchor that was positioned this way. And then
Let's tie this
all right,
thing
cool.
off and get down there.
All right, rope's tied off so you don't fall. All right, cool. Janie's like, cool, that's great. All right, you tied off the rope.
And I'm filling in the rest of the party. What else?
Roll a 20-sided just for a dex check, just like as your rope use.
13.
13. What's your dex?
16.
16. You're good. All right, so you tie off as well a good a knot as you can. That's not going anywhere. And then what do you want to do from there?
Climb down.
Climb down. All right, rank another dex check as you're going down like the path to try and get to the cave.
11.
11. All right, that's cool. All right, so you kind of come down too. You kind of saw what the barbarian was doing too, or where he was taking the weird cuts or whatever, and you kind of like follow his path. You get a bonus for that, and then you would now be inside that cave also. And so this will be like you in the
Now,
cave,
is this one?
Karsh on the
the
top,
wall?
Seth Trill on the top,
Barbarian's on the bottom.
little, like,
Julio's
she's
kind of
a
in that
baby
same
baby.
spot right outside, attached to the.
I'll have to ask
awesome.
Xavier.
And then Athena, what did you want to do?
Doesn't turn into a robot after robot.
Stupid
I don't know, she's pretty down for anything.
Athena.
What about the spotter? Back up.
Her brother did that.
So I see
He's separated
all
from her
this
now because
chaos
he did it in
Yes.
a moment of.
going on over here.
I still think we could finish all of this in about an
Anyway,
hour.
he's in a room now and he's not allowed to leave
First
it.
round?
Oh yeah, come this way.
Just throwing that out there. Alright, but
Walk exactly like that.
Athena.
I am running.
I guess trying to
I've
get
got
her
things I need to take care of.
tablecloth.
You got a split right now, or?
I can stay a little longer.
Okay,
but,
alright, cool.
Not another hour or?
We'll see.
I can't do a full hour.
We'll see how long this takes. It could go like that, and we could end up with one thing. It depends on what y'all do.
Yeah.
Go back and do it again.
You know the
Alright,
rules
so
about
Athena.
cats, yeah?
Okay, so
Like I
I
can
see
fit,
this.
you can fit.
Alright, you now at this moment would see Karsh, who just went down with the Barbarian, Dark Spyro. They're in the cave entrance. You see Julio on a rope
Yeah, we can
on the
put stuff
same
on it
elevator.
because.
That was me right there.
I'm
I
gonna
transformed.
go
Why weren't
I'm
you
a
rolling?
shapeshifter.
to the cave.
Alright, so
Hey,
roll
get
next
the-
check.
get the
You kind of go
captain
down. You're
to
trying to
on
follow
the
like two other
Get
people.
the
You also,
captain
they
to
also
on
have
to
the
make it
rope
work.
too.
If
If
you
you
want.
mess up, they can grab your rope because it's in the right
I've
place.
heard that most
Yeah.
festivals.
Roll low.
Your
Yeah.
seatbelt stolen.
What?
Your
Oh,
seatbelt
I know that's me. That's me. That's me.
Well,
That's Smash. That's my character. You Smash? You
Got
Smash?
her?
got it.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'll take that.
That's
That's
not count because it's
No, it
on the
doesn't
floor.
count. You have to roll it on the table.
I would have made it either
That's
way.
cool. I was just throwing that out there.
I mean, she could just like completely take your place.
Oh no, that is a crit fail. Alright, so
Grab the rope.
it is. You do have the rope. So you're going down, you get about halfway down the rope, you're about 20 feet or 30 feet down the weird strange path when all of a sudden
Why
your
you gotta
foot
take
takes
break
a
from
weird
the
slide.
That's for
You're like looking at the 60-foot drop for you right now down to freaking cold freaking water. That was a language thing. You're supposed to
So
be
Eric, look at all
over
the beads I got from Mardi Gras.
Eleanor, help me out.
Language.
Thank you. Alright, so, because then I know that you're not supposed to say what I just said. Alright, so then you slip, alright, roll a 20-sided for your dex check as your foot's kind of like slipping off the edge.
11.
11! And what's
I
your
made
dexterity?
that-
Oh, yeah,
My
definitely.
dexterity's
You're like,
18.
blah, blah, blah. She like grabs onto this freaking
Literally,
stone that's not moving from the top,
things
slides, you
that
take
I
a
can
scrape
get.
to the knee for 1 point of damage. Alright? And then roll a strength check to try and kind of pull yourself back up to the path now that you've fallen off and you're just about to take some crazy fall damage. When,
I feel the.
oh no, you try and pull up and you're like, I can't do it! And then,
But I'm
You've fallen and you can't get up.
you've fallen and you can't get up.
But I'm still holding on to the rope.
Right, but you're not on the rope. That's the thing. It's like you didn't have enough time to grab the rope. You were like, you just slipped and grabbed a rock to hold on to the edge, right? So this solstice, what did you want to do?
Okay, can I try and get her off
Yes.
of the edge?
Yes.
I
You
have
throw her-
tightrope walking.
She's the
That's not the same.
She's not.
Right, but I'm saying that, I'm saying that if I were to tightrope walk my way out there, then I could give her a rope of some sort to hold on
So you're
to.
trying to like get down that far to
I have no
like
idea where we are, I'm just saying, can't I tightrope because I haven't had the opportunity yet.
roll a 20-sided.
Oh
And either something miraculously awesome or something miraculously awful will happen. What's your dex?
She's the
My
only cat I've ever had
dexterity
that's
is
not
an
had, but
18.
No one that's been like.
Solstice go, I've got to help. Solstice grabs the rope you're attached to. Goes, I don't have tightrope walking, but this is the quickest way down.
I do have tightrope walking. Oh, okay.
Oh, I do have tightrope
I
walking.
do, I want to
And
tightrope
that doesn't
walk.
apply here, but this is still the fastest way down.
Missed a bunch of stuff.
You grab onto the rope. You go all the way down. Julio, make a dex check as she's coming down at you.
14.
14. I think that's
That is a make as soon as I come out.
perfect. Awesome. So Solstice slides down the rope. You go, ah!
And get out of the way.
She jumps down and grabs Athena. Roll a strength check. Hand on hand.
15,
15. What's your strength?
17.
Oh my god! That's the strongest bard I've ever heard of.
So you throw your hands down and grab Athena's arms, right? And then Athena, roll a strength check also to hold on to Solstice now that she's kind of got you.
Are they still climbing down the lake?
19. This
That
dice
is a
is
fail.
not rolling very
You
well.
feel her going. All right, roll another strength check.
13.
That's another make. All right, you grab her even more solid. Athena, roll a dex check.
I'm
You might find
changing
like a
dice.
foothold. You might find a foothold.
I'm changing
Yeah,
dice.
no, Solstice, pull you up.
8. That is.
A make with your dex. So you,
Yes!
you grab her arms, you pull her
Finally.
up to the top, she comes up to the top, y'all are now in this weird, strange embrace.
And I
Hold the
say,
path.
have you ever considered the donkey shepherd as religious?
And Athena says,
Because I'm
Occasionally.
occasionally,
All right, and
I
you-
don't drop her.
all right, and both of y'all are now in a safe place where you can actually make it to the cave. So
All right,
Athena's standing in the
yay.
cave.
I do have.
We don't want to
Solstice
make
is
it
in
the cave, we want to make it the golden
All
door.
right, Janu, I guess it's back to you. What are you doing? Did you want to get down to that same part too? Are you doing dex checks? Are you surfing? Are you grabbing onto the rope?
Y'all eat that cake. Yeah, no, I want to go down.
All right, roll a dex check.
I'm gonna eat it when y'all leave.
You got the
Did you
rope
make it?
if you miss.
I did.
Bonnie did a fancy little decoration.
An
We,
All right, cool. So you're now down in the cave also. You're looking at the round door. Central, did you want to get down also?
Nope.
All right, cool. You're sitting at the top, looking at the beautiful waterfall, the dance that the serpents are doing with
Just
the
watching
ball.
my friends.
No, that's
slowly
cool.
die.
That's awesome. And all right, so then, so Dark Spyro, did you want to do, or it'd be Julio, I'm sorry, Julio, what did you want to do next? I'm sorry. We'll just go around the table
I'm
and
gonna
if
head
people are missing, they're just.
I'm gonna head to the cave.
Hmm?
I'm gonna head to the cave.
Are you headed to the cave? All right. So you approach the cave door, and what you see at this cave door, this circular, it's got this magical aura around it. It's got this gold aura around it, and what you see is some strange letters over the top. But you're a very wise person. Roll a wisdom check.
13.
13. So you're looking at these letters over the top of it, and what you think you see is something in magical runes that kind of like embeds itself into your mind, and you think it says, "Give me a tipper." And you look down at the what looks like the handles for the door, and they look like gauntlets, or goblets. They look like cups. And there's this little thing over the top that says, "Give me a tipper." And that's what you see.
Okay.
I get in 3 steps.
You what?
I attack.
What? The door?
Yes.
The waterfall? The gnome? What do you attack? I attack
Goblets.
what? What do you attack?
Goblets.
I'm gonna
I'm
kill these
gonna
guys.
pull out my own wineskin and pour a little
I just,
Just
like
a
to say
little
it.
tip, as it were, into.
I attack.
Is there any
Door.
indication as the difference between these 2 cups?
They look exactly the same.
Is either one of these more directly under the word?
Nope.
Tipper.
They border it. It's like, give me a tipper. Handle. Like goblet.
I'll put a little tip in each.
Awesome. All right, and then you see the light, the green light kind of gets stronger. You see the golden rim kind of like almost like encircle the circular door, and you hear this as the door just kind of like opens. And beside or behind it, what you see is this room. Dun dun dun. That looks like there's lots of flasks of wine. It's a vineyard, right? This is
Oh, no.
supposed to be a leprechaun
Oh
vineyard.
no. Has anyone secured Central?
At the top, watching everybody else be everybody else.
Oh, okay. So he's not near the intoxicating.
No,
wine.
he's not. He's not. So you open it up, and
Okay.
what you see is this illuminated, like golden glow from the room, and you see just flasks upon flasks of all kinds of different wine. If you from your perspective, where you are right this second, you would see like 4 main like labels jumping out at you. Like there's
Are they in a language I can understand?
yes, they look like they're in some type of Fey language, like Elvish, something that's recognizable. Now I don't know if you can read it specifically.
I have speak Elven, but I don't have read Elven.
All right. Okay, so you're looking
I
at it
think
going,
I'm
that
gonna
looks
help you
that
later."
looks Elven. Roll a 20-sided.
17.
17. All right, you're looking at the labels and you can't quite to place them. The other things that you see in this room is you see 2 pools. These are like almost look like wells. They're about this high, circular. One looks like it has blue lights dancing in it. Blue lights. The other one looks like it has green globes going around the bottom of it. Like green light kind of coming out from the other one. And that's what you see immediately right this second in this room. Okay.
And are these bottles, can I see inside? Are they?
They look like wine flasks. There's tons of them.
Okay,
They're
they're
all
flasks.
over.
I can't see what's inside necessarily.
Well, you can start pulling them out with the light and kind of try and see what's inside. Okay, roll a 20 side.
I'm assuming that's why the last
16.
one.
So makes my wisdom and the mind help.
Alright, cool. Alright, so you're looking at you pull up a flask. Did you kind of like look at it with the light?
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright, and when you're looking at it with the light, this one looks a little bit like reddish. And you know, you see some label stuff around it. You basically see like 4 main colors. Like there's either red, purple, like a really, really clear white-ish, and then yeah, let's see. Dark red, clear red, dark purple, and white. That's basically like the 4 types.
Probably one more round.
So 4 different types of.
4 different types. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. All right. So Seb Trail, what did you want to do as and there's got to be a way to turn that off. Right? Thank you.
Say something.
The person that applies to is here. Thank you.
You would only let me snooze it.
Yeah, you can snooze it.
I snooze it close to you.
We'll snooze it together. 5 more minutes. All right, cool. Awesome.
Well, I couldn't tell where the sound was coming from, but
I was pretty sure it was Kira's alarm to go, hey, Janie, it's her turn. All right, but Seb Trail, did you want to take it? Thank you.
Yeah. I was surprised how long we just sat here with it.
I'm used to it. I'm used to people.
I was like, oh, this is our soundtrack.
It
now.
just is what it is. Yeah. You hear a strange sound from the other side of the door. As the wine gets drunk, you hear this. Did I kill it?
No.
I won't have to give it water.
Kill
Anyway, Septrell, what did you want to do? Did you want to take an action as you watch? I guess you just could. All right, you continue to watch people from the top of the waterfall. They disappear into a cave. You no longer can see them.
Yeah. Nothing.
Okay, that's cool.
Are you gonna put your noodle away?
He's playing dig dug. He's like digging down the hole. He's like playing diggy
I
diggy
played
hole.
Kirby.
He's deep down the hole.
He's deep down the hole. He's deep down the hole. He's watching the canaries die. All right, so then Dark Spyro.
To me.
Dun dun dun. So you're down there in the cave. Also, the cave door has now been opened up. The gnome has gone inside. Julio has gone inside. You see lots of flasks of wine all around you. And actually, as you walk in, you've got this, and you also have, detect and concealed and secret doors and da da da. So roll a 20-sided. Roll a 20-sided just as you're like walking in the room. 12. Okay.
17.
17. All right, cool. So you walk inside. You don't really detect anything really strange at this moment. You may in a minute. But you're kind of like looking around, lots of flasks of wine. You basically see like main 4 colors of wine. There's and there are these labels that are written in what looks like some type of leprechaun, fayish language. So, do you have speak Elvish? I'm guessing not. All right, cool. You're a half-orc barbarian. You're like, that's a
Weird.
G.
It's
Yeah.
like
All right. So
weird
anyway, but
symbol.
as you walk in, you see lots and lots of wine around this room. So all this purple here is like racks of wine that you can see like right this second. There's also this pool right here that has like blue dancing globes at the bottom of it, and like the blue lights kind of illuminating one part of the section. And there's also like this other like green globe pool that's illuminating green on the other side. So they get this blue, green, and then you have this controversial green in the middle. It's like turquoise, but it's not turquoise, it's teal. It's not teal, it's like that other color. Like whatever the heck. It's controversial green.
Aquamarine.
It's controversial green. All right, so yes, if that's what you want it to be, fine. But I'm telling you it's turquoise. But yeah, but what do you want to do? You walk in there with your hammer, and you're like, the gnome found wine.
Well, actually, given where we are, let's assume it's a wine dark color.
You find a wine dark color. Nice. So yeah, but where did you want? So I'm guessing you're down in there too. Actually, you're like kind of like this is the door-ish.
Yeah.
So you're kind of coming in there
That was a
like
quick 5
investigating.
minutes.
Yeah, that was not 5 minutes, wasn't it? That was like 20 seconds. That was
I'm
crazy.
gonna try.
May have been 5 minutes from when it started.
Yeah. Great. Well,
I
baby.
can up the snooze time.
Ooh.
Can you do off?
Can we do 100 hours?
I snoozed it for 35 minutes.
That's perfect. That's perfect. That's what I wanted. 35 minutes is great for me.
I don't have to do anything.
All right,
Can I
so you
take-
come in there, you're like, I got my hammer, there's lights, there's wine, looks like a party. Yeah, you just want to wait and kind of see what happens? Or did you want to investigate the pools, or?
Let me check out the green.
Looking at the green pool, all right, roll a 20-sided. As you like peer down into the green lights, you're like, ooh, the green lights.
9.
9. What's your wisdom?
It is 8.
8. Okay, cool. You're like looking down in it, and you're like looking around. You don't really see anything at the bottom of the green pool. It seems like it goes down for about 40 feet or so. You definitely see like green lights at the bottom of it, but you don't see anything, any items or anything at the bottom of it right this second. You're like, ooh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, like right this second.
Can I take a swim in it?
You can. You go.
Can I drink
I'll
it?
try and jump in there. All right, so you try and jump in there.
There's
Roll
something
20-sided.
Gotta get
That's
down.
awesome.
12.
12. All right, that's cool. You like just full armor. You're just like, I'm just gonna like see what this feels like. That kind of thing. Yeah. Okay. All right. So you kind of throw your hammer like to the side. You kind of like put your foot in, and you're watching this happen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So you kind of ooh. All right. And the water level, I mean, starting to feel like pretty good. And like when you kind of get down like full, almost like about this far into it, you know, you're holding on the edge of the pool or whatever. Like all of a sudden you're like looking at your arm and you can just like see like this green glow kind of like going over like your whole body.
No.
And
Does he start to shrink?
No, he actually starts to feel really good.
Of course he does.
Like really, you didn't drink any wine or nothing. You just like, you feel like you're just like bathing in like pure energy. And like, have you lost any hit points?
No.
All right, if you, right this second you feel like you've got 8 more hit points than you actually have. You feel like you're being healed by like the green glow goodness of the leprechaun spirits in the thing. So don't worry about that necessarily, but if you get hit right now, I'll be like, oh, 8 points, just take it off.
Okay.
All right, but you're just like,
Why would
oh,
we get hit?
this is where you want to be, you know. Right, in this pool, right?
It's almost as if
So-
it's like Dungeons and Dragons.
You're like, ooh, this feels so good. All right. But then, Athena, what did you want to do? You're like there, you're like looking at the cave entrance, like all of a
I
sudden.
try and actually genuinely read the labels.
All right, you go inside and you try to read you're smart enough to read the labels. Roll a 20-sided. All right, you're like, ooh, there's these 4
I'm
colors of wine.
guessing low.
Yes. Oh, this is good. All right, cool.
2.
All right, 2. All right. Oh my God. Okay, so you pull out the first one and you're like, this one says, Wicklow Way, dark red. Bum. And leprechaun. And you pull out the next one and you're like, Blarney red, clear red. And then you put that to the side. And you pull out the next, roll a 20 side. You can read the reds.
7.
7. All right. You pull out the next one. It says Le Scottish. It's dark purple. It's like, ooh, that looks like some kind of Malbec or something. You stick it to the side, and you pull out one more and roll another 20-sided.
6.
Ooh, this one says Moiner. It says it's some kind of white wine, and when you put it to the side, and then you hear this this voice kind of echoing in this direction, like towards you or away from you. It says, "Oh yeah, you must be some friends of Samishes. I left you some wine." Ha 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 ha. And
I throw Seamus at the voice.
all right, and you go in the cave. You grab Samish. You grab the bag with Samish.
Right. It's just a regular
Grab the bag
sack.
of Samish.
I start twirling around, and I throw it.
You throw it across the room. Roll a 20-sided for an attack roll at where you think the voice is.
I got 12.
All right.
Woo!
The bag flies across the room, hits the floor. You hear it, ugh, as Seamus slides across the room, and you see the bag that you threw him in disappear through what appears to be an illusionary wall into a real wall, and then you hear him scream more. Ah! That's my head, he says. And then you hear but you saw him literally like go through this wall.
So it's an illusion.
Yeah. All right, but then it's Janu's turn. You just witnessed all this crazy illusionary stuff. You're like, she just threw the leprechaun through a wall. That was fun.
I go see if I can walk through the wall.
You go walk through the wall, and you do. You walk straight through the wall. Bam, 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 bam. You walk through this wall right here, and what you see behind it is you see another door that looks like the first one, the little round door with like the gold coming out.
We're gonna need to go ahead and go.
Right on. We can pick this up next time. In the meantime, everybody gets 2,000 experience points for the night. So we just want to like pick it up from here next time. That's cool. Is that good? All right, cool. Man, thank y'all for playing. That was
Thank
fun.
y'all.
All right, so you're in this strange skeleton room with a pool of blue and a pool of green, and everybody gets 2,000 experience points. Cool. Thank y'all for playing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that was fun. That really was fun. All right, cool. So, and I'm guessing if we just got experience, I probably don't have to update, right? Okay, all right, cool. I'm in the clear. Let me put this over here. Where'd the dice go? It's somewhere.
Here's a.
And I didn't get a
Well,
chance to pull out
that's
the wand.
somebody's. I think that's Travis's.
Do you see
There's
the
like-
red
I didn't get a chance to pull out the wand.
Where's the red
Hi.
symbol? Oh God!
Yeah, I think it's over there. Underneath
Is
that.
that
It's on the chair over there.
Oh yeah, it's
No,
up
I
there.
think it's Jenny's
The
one.
Christmas thing. We use the Christmas.
Yeah, it's right there.
I think
Oh,
this
that's
is Jenny's
it.
one,
I
but I
think
could be
you're
wrong.
right.
It's under
Hermione's
Country
has
Square.
the leaves.
Yeah, the vine design on
Nice,
it.
nice, nice.
But I do have her one too.
Well, thank y'all so much
I
for
don't really
playing.
clean this off. I managed to get some icing on it.
Oh, I think it's fine. Yeah. I
Just
said
get your sleep.
it might help it stick the right way.
Oh, right. It's good to see you.
Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for playing. I'm sorry that ran. Wow, I didn't think
great.
it was gonna run that long.
All right.
That was the biggest
I think
party
we
I've
ran
ever had.
everybody
Yeah,
off.
me too, man. It's been a long time since I had 9 people on the party. That was great. You. It was great. Thank you. And there's alligators. There's stuff. These go here. These go here. Cool.
I'm coming with y'all.
I had more characters if you wanted to play a character.
I was actually just. It was intriguing to watch because my oldest, JJ, the oldest one, plays
right.
D&D.
Cool.
He prefers Magic, but he likes D&D.
Oh, right on. Hey, have they been down to the gaming shop? Thank you. Lucky for you. Thanks for
He
coming.
goes down to Michelle's art house.
Okay, the MTD. Yeah. Right on. Cool. Awesome.
So he played today. He was supposed to go work for my dad.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, I was like, but she'd
Sometimes
arranged.
people are supposed to go to work and they don't.
I know. And I was like,
We kind of had that problem in this house today, too. I think.
yeah, I was like, okay. I said, okay, so you've already told me you're coming,
Yeah.
so you can go play today. I said, but you're gonna have to communicate with me before,
Yeah.
now, because it's getting hot. It's getting summertime, and
Oh,
my
yeah.
dad wants him to work, and he needs to
Yeah.
work when he's 17. But I understand he loves Magic. I mean,
Yeah,
like
cool.
he like.
Right
When
on.
I told him this morning, I was like, you're supposed to work for Granddad. And he was like,
Man.
it's Magic
But
Day,
today
Mom.
is Magic
It's
Day.
Magic Day.
That's cool. That's really cool.
So, I don't know, do you guys ever play Magic?
I've got cards, and me and Caleb used to play like a good bit. Like we've got decks at the shop. My decks are all like old, really, because like I played like when they first started coming out with it. Like I had some cards, and then my friend Robbie Watt got really big into it, and so like he had like collector cards, and like it was nuts. But I never got into it as much as him. But we were at like at like a Comic Con at some point, and I just like bought a big old thing of like for $30 you could just buy a big old thing of Magic cards. And it was like, this is cool. Me and Caleb could play, and we used to play a good bit, but we've been out of habit for it. Yeah, but I've got just like a black deck and a red deck and a white deck and a green deck and that's it.
I just don't know. Like, I haven't sat in on any of these things. So, is Magic like similar?
Like some of the spell stuff is, like
I'm gonna get some cake.
Now the riffraff is cleared up.
Okay, so now we got rid of the riffraff. Yes, exactly.
And I guess there's suspended animation if y'all want to continue.
I'd like to continue.
You really? Okay, I'm cool
Well,
with that.
we can.
There were people who were like, we have to. Oh yeah, dude, we got 4 of those in the house.
I used to have one of these.
Yeah, I remember that. We were talking about that the other day. I was talking to Caleb.
The thing about
about
it is, Caleb had like 4 of those and the remote. And if you hit one thing, it'll all do it.
That's cool.
Yeah. So you'd be like, dance, and they'd be like,
Dance party.
They think it's just like that.
they do. Yeah. Actually,
I have no idea what happened to it either. So
actually, the name of our wireless here at the house is Robo Safety.
Get you a small piece, Kira.
That piece is for me.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Right on. But when we do game nights, like at the shop, I've got extra Magic cards. So if you wanted to come, there's a couple guys who come and play D&D normally when we do first Saturday game nights, and they talk about Magic. So you may be able to talk somebody into playing, like if you're there. For
I would like to learn it at some point.
Yeah,
so I haven't played it. I played it briefly and barely remember.
Me and Darren used to play.
Really? We had the first run, dude. We probably had dumb, ridiculously expensive.
Let me get you a fork.
Because it was all like first edition. It was like, I remember when it first came out, you were buying it like Food Line or something, and you're like, and like now some of those cards are really worth a lot of money.
I bet so.
Whatever.
It'd be like, it was a Black Lotus, and it was a first edition. It's worth $20,000 on eBay. And you go,
Let me go look in my pile and see what I
right.
have.
I mean, I know I don't have any of those because like I ended up with all the
do-
stuff that people didn't want, you know.
Yeah.
But
Do
I
we
do have
want to
some
do the
old
game or
ones
do
too.
we want to go do the bonfire?
I wanna
You look like you
go do that
What do
bonfire.
you want to do?
Well, they all left.
Yeah,
So was
I
like,
want to do
I was trying to
bonfire.
this one.
I can't focus on the game right now. I just can't. I tried. And I kept getting up, and I feel dumb.
I'm with
And I
you
feel
guys.
like an asshole for it.
I'm with you because you're the queen.
The Queen of Summer
You
Street.
can be the queen of Summer Street. I'm down with that. So
And I don't mind listening
I can't
to
say no to the birthday.
How Long or the Beastie Boys.
That's how long.
I know that's kind of a choice, but you know.
But yeah, we can pick it up from the Purple Skull next time. You know, if we want to do that too. Or
Yeah,
we
y'all
can go
have
out and burn stuff and come back and do the thing. And then it'd be like, oh,
Burn, baby,
the Leprechaun put you guys in a sleep spell, and now everybody else left with gold. Sorry. And that's cool. Endurance is worth a lot, so. But if they ever want to play it down at the shop, we do first Saturdays too, and I always got pre-roll. You know,
First Saturday of the month.
First Saturday of the month, so first Saturday in April will be the next one.
What
It'd be
time?
Like, 6, it'd be April 6th at 6.
Okay.
Okay, cool, yeah, we love the album. It's fun. I'll leave this
Okay.
out in case we get motivated though. We lost the lyric, we lost the thief like 2 hours ago.
They weren't doing anything yet.
Oh, I think we lost Ira maybe, but she may be back. We lost the Bard and her dogs. Okay. We lost, well, no, Bash is here and Smash is here. And you left. Nina left. Darsh is there. Iron's there. But then anytime they want to jump in and play somebody else, Zoe might jump. Maybe you want to talk Zoe into playing the part or something. I don't know. I'm just here to help. But for what we've done so far, you guys get 2,000 experience points.
Yeah, we'll
I don't know if you were here for that part.
I just
I was like, hey, you ain't got your treasure yet. But you
Well, get off here.
I have
experience
3.
when they were walking out the door. Yeah, you can write it down. Absolutely, man. Cool. So the leprechaun put all these people to sleep
We'll get that too.
until until they show back up.
And they love counters for some reason.
Good
I
game.
don't like it on the counter.
I don't know. Mine have
like
gotten pretty good at not.
My bad. I'm
Am I
sure I made
still-
this way too elaborate, and that's
My roommate may show up around
Am
9.
I still floating
We
in
needed
I don't
like
know if
one
she will or not.
encounter,
She might be
and
with,
I was.
Yeah.
I played something different. I ran for something different.
Which is funny because Ken
Ken is enough.
Ken is the guy we rented from when Colin was born in West Columbia. And he's dating.
Man, what's the frequency,
my
Kenneth?
roommate. Yeah, crazy coincidence.
Thanks for
Yeah.
getting that.
Yeah,
You're the only one.
I missed it.
You're the only one.
I don't know what you're
What's the
talking about.
frequency?
babe.
What's the frequency, Kenneth?
Oh, I better cover those jeans too. They'll get in this jeans.
And me and Michael Stipe, man. He's
Oh.
He just got it.
God, I forgot about that.
But Dad's the one I love the most.
That was green, that was.
Yeah, Michael Stipe.
I'm sorry, I made an REM reference, and then I made a Hootie and the Blowfish reference. The reference is REM.
It's the one with.
We'll just put it back in the car.
It's the one with
I gotta stop on
Lose
that.
My Illusion shit on it.
I used to have that one, but I can't remember.
It's not green. Green's the one before that. Alright?
What's your question?
It's on. It's not on Automatic for the People. it's the one that
Automatic
came
for the
after.
people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, but it's the one that came
That's the one
after.
after Losing My Religion.
Yeah, it's the one. Yeah.
Monster?
Yes. Yes. It's Monster.
Does anybody need like more water?
That's the
or
one where
beer
they
or
started to
whatever
kinda
before we
decline.
go outside?
Yeah, put it all out there.
I know.
Oh, and
I hear you.
also-
More language.
Oh,
Man,
you
green,
yeah.
green and
Oh,
Dodgers
speaking
is
of
freaking-
wine.
You want-
Oh, Losing My Religion. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, Automatic for the People. That was Losing My Religion. That was like 90.
Was it party?
You
Automatic
drive
for the
so
People was
far.
their
Yeah, be safe walking.
popularity hype
And if
anyway.
you-
I need somebody to carry you. I'll throw you
I
over
think
the
that's
shoulder.
right.
He gets out sometimes, yeah.
I'll be like this. Come on,
Some
wait.
of the early, yeah, some of the early,
He'll
green,
come back.
Rocky
He just has
Man.
to
Oh, that,
get on
oh,
stuff.
That's vodka. Here, this is vodka that I found.
Where'd you get that?
It's not important where I got it. I found it. There it is.
But I know I need to know where you got
You
it.
don't need to know where I got
I'm worried about where the source is.
it.
What
Anyway,
if
it's
somebody put PCP in it?
there's no
Source.
PCP
He
in
wants to
vodka.
know the source. That sounds so Matrix. We gotta know the source.
Now I'm gonna do my thing.
The
James Brown.
The
He's
alphabet
above the
needs to show up.
Gonna beat my life.
Oh,
Alright, I'm gonna cover all this. Because of the
cover.
kitty cats.
Cover. Oh,
We're
sorry.
gonna be with a 2x4. Mailbox baseball, yeah.
That's not.
We're talking about Deb Milkman. We can listen to Deb Milkman. There's no reason we can't.
I'm with you guys. We burning stuff.
It's my birthday. I want to DJ a little bit.
You can DJ. It's your birthday, man.
You wanna bring music?
Chairs outside?
Patrick's got music.
I'd like to bring
You
back.
want
If
Patrick's
you're not, then
music?
I'll start cheering.
That's what she said.
Yeah, the gravity chair. Yeah.
Yeah, because we can also bring.
Here's my big
And the
one.
boys were out there.
Yeah.
They were around that.
Oh, I
back
think
behind the thing.
This is this.
I don't do
Being
that.
sneaky.
Somebody was being.
That's your spot.
Is this your
Wine and cake? Oh my
Yeah.
god.
You're living it up tonight.
I haven't had anything baked, sweet, and
Oh, you got the H of Helter Skelter.
That's the T.
we could. I can also just bring a guitar and just like play random chords and you have to sing
Oh,
whatever.
let's do guitar.
I don't know. That sounds like work to me.
We could do.
Right back.
Let's do that. I'm gonna find.
Come through, don't
Come through and then back that way, right?
Yeah. All right. Bring
Be
back
right
something
back.
nice.
Do what?
Bring back something nice.
I'm actually coming
Who
with
is
you.
this person?
I'm coming with you to
Letha.
get my dog.
Oh, I'm Letha.
Hey Lisa, I'm Patrick.
Okay, nice to
She's
meet
my
you.
neighbor.
Yeah, I live
Oh,
over there.
okay.
Yeah.
Pleased to meet you. I'm
Nice
Patrick,
to meet you.
a friend of theirs from 30 years ago.
Yeah, Letha's a friend of mine from about that long ago.
Oh really?
No, like she did like literally live down the street from me when we were like I was like 10.
Yeah,
And
out
like-
near Silver Street.
Yeah, we were down there. Yeah, where my mom lived forever for a
I
while.
lived in what, Tremont.
Yeah, I remember Tremont Apartments.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you moved out, I moved in
My dog.
caddy like opposite side of you.
Like one of the
The
single
apartment,
stories.
yeah, it was a handicap apartment. You know, because like
Did you have
everything,
rails
everything was
on the wall?
lower, all the like light switches were lower, and I had like a rail by the toilet. Everything was nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, it was great for a drunk.
Yeah, I didn't like having upstairs neighbor.
Go to the bathroom. You just gotta close all the doors.
All the doors?
Yeah, there's 3 of them.
But why do you have to close all of them?
Well then, if you're not comfortable, use her bathroom. I don't. Hold on.
Oh, she said not to use that one because that's the hallway.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. There's one in her room.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I had.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, come on.
Call him.
He's going.
Oh, it's him that has to go to the bathroom, not you.
Okay, so where?
All right. I'm going this way. And I'm leaving you all by yourself.
My grandfather used to talk about Corleone.
What's going on in here?
Well, Sarah picked these pants off at Amazon, man. She was like,
I like them.
I want these to wear. But I didn't think about it at the time. It looks a lot like the Corley Martin her grandmother's. Yeah, so it's almost like she picked the colors out. Right.
I found out dice in my little leather sack. You okay?
I'm gonna follow Sarah to the end.
Cool. This is the first time, you know, Kyle, it was different than I expected, because I expected things to go, I thought that we were gonna do game first, then birthday afterwards, and then, but certain people have to be on certain times.
Well, you
blah, blah,
know,
blah, blah.
there was a schedule.
It's one of them deals, so we can adapt.
Look.
But that's why I was a little distracted, so I apologize. Yep. Cover two.
You got.
Oh, yeah, cover two.
Okay. There's 2 pots of stuff.
He was making, covering.
Oh man, this is good, man. You guys have some tacos?
Yeah, that was
Did y'all have some tacos?
Yeah. Way of doing it.
You want a taco?
I had a taco. I had like 4 of them.
You had 4 tacos.
How many did you have?
I'm gonna have tacos.
I didn't have one yet. But I'm okay. I had a bunch of chili something earlier.
Chili something.
And then I found potato salad I wasn't supposed to find.
Yummy.
So that I'm good.
Potato salad.
I'm not starving or nothing.
Well, at least it wasn't the kind you weren't supposed to find because it was just bad.
I'll be alright. I'll be fine. Just give us a couple seconds to lock it down. It was a boring conversation anyway. Luke, we're gonna have company.
Yeah, you know, a lot of that was ad-lib, you know? I don't know if you knew that, but it really was.
Standing up business is for the birds, you know.
Yep.
Where are we going?
We're going out back. We're going out back.
Alright, how about you guys?
I'm just trying to get, me personally, I'm trying to switch out my mug. So I want a colder mug for it.
Ooh, a pillow, that's what I need.
You have a flashlight?
Butt up on me.
Well, it sure would help. I guess if you ain't got one, I guess I'll brave the spiders.
I already got one. You see,
Well, the
I already
thing,
got
like,
one.
like, randomly, I know we have enough beds here for everybody to find a place to sleep. Just so everybody knows that. There's wine here, there's wine there, there's tacos there, it's a party, I'm gonna drink some wine. Let's burn stuff. Let's burn stuff.
Fire!
Fire, okay.
Fire.
Sarah, where we go?
I got my cigarette and lost my
Fire,
cigarette.
fire.
God damn it, really? Seriously?
It probably went in the trash, if I'm being honest here.
What'd you drop a dice, man? I can't buy your shit.
Oh,
How'd I get behind you?
It's fucking.
Here it is.
Look. A man just needs to get a little tipsy once in a while. God damn it.
Look behind you. Lily has an
I
offer.
mean, you have a
If you want it.
What is that? What is that? Is that a heart monitor? How do you want it? Thanks.
You're welcome.
Hey, so she.
I'm gonna get one in a couple weeks. So.
Are you really?
Yeah, another one.
My cousin Jennifer has one, so she's my.
I had one last
It's not
time.
heat, but it's THCA if you want it.
There's a button.
Oh, I'm fine. Oh yeah, I'm fine with it.
I've got gummies.
I also have gummies.
I just did a drug test with a company that does not test for marijuana.
Oh, well, there you go.
So.
Which is weird in South Carolina, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, it's an international company, and Valmont does not do it. Valmont, which is.
So, I'm looking for the lighter Island Kira.
Bring your speaker.
I can't give you an answer to that.
Speaker?
Bring your speaker.
My speaker?
Yeah.
Right
I
on.
left it at the house.
I'm moving chairs near where the bonfire
That's
will
why I
be,
like
but I'm looking for the lighter I lent Kira to light the bonfire.
Well, here, use this one.
This thing on?
Oh, that's a lighter?
Is this thing actually recording?
All right, let's take it outside and burn stuff. Alright, then you can.
I think it is recording. Hey, Munson.
Talking to me, I'm talking to you.
Okay.
Or writing
It's still recording. I'm gonna close it. Hopefully that'll stop it recording.